Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are here,
fucking
here
love
to
vodka.
we are here to announce Aiden's Eastern Europe trip, the vodka degustation tours with my friend Boris. Here is Boris.
Boris, if
Oh,
you're
shit.
listening, hit us up.
Yes, for sure.
I've got the Stalker RPG. I don't give a fuck. I'll run that shit right now.
No lie, I first found Boris when his channel had like 5,000 subs, and I was like, this guy's great. And I remember when he first started his Patreon and everything. I'm an old school fan of Boris. But yeah, again, you can never find him. You never know.
Yeah, Boris, call us up. We can cross promote.
I feel like he's gonna lose subscribers.
hey! The Stalker RPG is a robust diceless system.
Oh, I love
It's about
Star.
the only good diceless system that exists.
I knew. Cheeky break eve. Domke.
Anyhow,
I got like the book
last
version.
time in the Tales from My Wife's Son, the Blood of Heroes, we were entering the magical forests of bullshit and sharp glass and random invisibility spell.
I think sharp glass would fall under the umbrella of bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's
sharp
like
magical,
this-
magical, the glass that grows out of the ground. That's the part of a bigger thing that grows under the.
Well, they're like
the
cypress
forest
cleanse. They're all
Organic
connected
and
underneath the
non-organic
surface.
bullshit. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if this glass is organic. We didn't look into it.
Yeah,
that
I
much.
heard organic glass is good for you because it's organic, and anything organic's good for you. And,
Yeah, exactly.
and anything
It's
that's
like
I mean, that's
anything
why
under it
vaccines
is
are bad.
organic, it's in the soil.
Hashtag don't vaccinate.
It's true.
Don't inject
Vaccines are bad.
vaccines, inject anthrax instead.
Well, anthrax is organic.
Yeah, it's organic. It grows
Good
right
for
in the
you.
soil.
Yeah, there you go.
Just like the glass.
Technically, everything is organic. Everything's part of nature. Something just kill you faster than the others.
I don't know, man. Have you seen Jersey? I'm really not convinced that's anything to do with nature.
There's some shade.
I actually don't know which jersey you're referring to.
Either
I-
one, really. One fell from the
Really?
other.
Yeah. Whoops.
Did I just hear Merc in the background again?
If you've
He's
seen
there.
people from Jersey, you know why they'd create something like New Jersey.
Featuring Merc from the Aiden Will Cry series.
Oof. That's true.
That should be the name of the horror series going to start up. Aiden May Cry.
Aiden made me cry. It's too real.
I will yelp like
Uh.
a man. I can't do jump scares. Fucking.
Nor can I.
Oh, I
I just always go. Fucking.
Jump scares are annoying because it's okay. They're not actually scary. Everyone recognizes this. They're startling. That's why they suck.
We all know. All right, so
You'll
we
remember
recap.
from the last time that Merc made the big mistake and nearly got himself gooped by the entirety of chat.
Wait, what?
Remember the time that Merc was asked what scares him the most, and he proceeded to scream directly
Oh
into the
my
microphone
God!
and draw our ire for the rest of the night.
I do remember this. I tried to forget it. I was so embarrassed.
I was legit angry at him. Ooh, fucking! I like because see when people do that, it basically sets up the precedent that it might happen again,
Yeah.
and that is a dickish thing to do to people. I fucking hate it when people do that.
That's why I don't do jump scares. All I do is slow-paced, misery-inducing
They're
dread.
not jump scares. They're jump surprises.
Yeah.
See now,
It-
like,
it's
we're
not
talking
like
about it, we're
scary.
setting up an
It's just like
unfortunate precedent.
something
Now we're
happened.
gonna
My body
think
will react by instinct.
When I was a kid, I used to have a friend that used to like jump out from behind doors and stuff like that and give me a fright and go like that because I would always go and stuff like that and get really badly startled and
I
whatnot.
triggered an instinct that's built into your DNA.
Yeah,
You're like,
and then
It's
but he stopped
clever.
doing it when my instinct changed from to punch. Dick every time, and it works. Try it. Punch people in the face. Okay, so right, Dire Bear, are the buddy gunmen still doing their thing?
Yes.
Well,
Actually, I don't know
one
what
of the
the first
birds is unfortunately no longer with us.
What do you mean, unfortunately?
Someone may have punched a
Unfortunately.
bird.
There's nothing unfortunate
See
about that.
man
Fuck
just
that bird.
punch a bird.
To be
I
fair,
was
Rags,
informed fighting was weak against flying, but apparently that's not the case.
Rags, to be fair, it's pretty unfortunate from the bird's perspective.
From the bird's perspective, it's unfortunate. For
I don't
our
think the bird
perspective,
has a
I see
perspective.
no issue at
I'm
all.
not really sure
Wait,
what you expect to happen when
that's a good
Sheba got
point.
hold of a fucking pigeon.
If you killed the bird, where's the gunman? Aren't there people riding on the birds?
No,
So-
the
How big
gunman,
do you
the
think the
gunman is
bird
way
was?
over here, somewhere in this area. So And here is the bear.
Alright, so nobody was actually riding the birds, that was just
No.
attack birds.
The only thing
Also,
weird about the
talk-
birds is
talk
they are
about
wearing a
birds,
very
but
strange
massive
looking
here.
helmet and armor.
Oh, okay. Alright,
It's like those, you know, the helmets they designed to, like the masks that blind falcons.
Yeah.
Similar to that, but it doesn't seem to be inhibiting its actual vision in any way, shape, or form. Furthermore, it's made of metal rather than leather.
Isn't very dim.
So,
So,
do we want to put the lovely, cuddly the bear who has escaped from Sargon's campaign and come over here to make our life misery?
listen, it's a good asset. Don't you fucking judge me.
alright, okay, so should we talk on it?
I literally made the joke. It was not, I did not know that it's the same asset, but it is.
Oh no, it's my turn. That's right, because we finished on Nira last week.
Yep. We did
Oh,
finish
I
it.
will advance the turn order as soon as Roll20 stops shitting itself.
Okay, so I
Want
can't,
the bear to the turn order.
I can't see the bell. Am I aware of the bell?
Well, that depends. Does
I think
Nira
I'll
Cole?
use my free action to shout at the top of my lungs. It's a fucking bear.
Bear with it. I'll get her.
Oof, that
Oh,
was that was a
This is unfortunate. Didn't realise those had that good initiative.
Uh-oh.
As it comes in at a whopping 21.
I can't even see the bear. Oh, fuck, that's a bear. I thought it was part of the scene.
Oh, fuck, that's a bear, yeah.
Yeah, do you remember last week when we were finishing and I
Fuck,
went over
I
to look at it and I went, "Oh Jesus!" and the stream
Like,
ended
I just
on.
thought that was I just thought that was a hill. I didn't know that was a bear.
Oh,
You
that's
could be
not
forgiven
good.
for thinking that. That's not, in fact, a hill. That's no
No.
fucking moon.
That's no hill.
This ain't your sexy Calvin Klein model fucking Shin Smokey the Bear. This is a straight up like big dirty nigger at a bar that drives an 18-wheeler that's gonna shag you up the arse.
If this bear was a person, it would be the trucker with like 18 dead hookers in the back
If
of this
this-
fucking truck.
If this bear was a person, it'd be a bus.
Pretty much.
I'm getting. Oh, can we all ride in him like My Neighbor Totoro?
I hope we're not
Yes,
all.
I think-
I hope
let's
we don't
hope he's
all
gonna
end
take
up
us on a
inside the
magical
bear By the
adventure.
end of this fight.
Let's
can't wait to get
put it
inside
this
this
way. I
bear.
don't want the word ride in any way, shape, or form associated with this bear, lest we run into a whole like the Revenant scenario
Roll
where everyone
charisma.
thinks that this entire campaign culminates in Thok being raped by a bear.
I have handle animal of 9. Maybe it'll be the other way around.
Why am
Oh,
I
maybe
right?
yeah, maybe he'll handle. Maybe he'll handle you.
Because
I'll handle
you're
the bear.
the juiciest targets.
We went in for unicorn cum, but we went out
Fuck,
with
more
unicorn
like
cum.
fit.
We're gonna go according to the plan. All right, so
Oh shit.
Able to
Alright,
bear.
okay, alright, so there's a guy with a gun and there's a bear. Do we know where the guy with the gun is?
Approximately somewhere south of me. Somewhere around here.
oh south.
Alright, well I
South.
can see the bear. I'm gonna
That's
roll
west.
for
Also,
perception.
also, big question: who is safekeeping the one of enlarged person? Because we
I
had
don't have it.
That
Would it be wise to use that here when there's like fucking glass of AIDS
Oh, good point.
not now. Approach and hit me with it.
and trees and spider webs and fucking shit like that?
The spell doesn't last. It doesn't last very long.
Fair enough if that's what you want to do, but I don't know who's got the wand.
I think you
I
did.
don't have it.
It's not listed under my items. I remember the wand, but it's not listed under my items.
Let me check. Do I have it? Is it with me?
Where did we get the wand in large person?
At the end of the fight with Smokey the Bear,
Yeah, I thought it was the Ash Golem.
everybody got enlarged when you fought that giant fire creature.
But again, fucking. So it would either be me, Mud, or fucking Regave that has it.
Yes, some of you three, but because nobody ever bothers to write anything down.
I
Mud, do
have
you
my
have-
stuff written down. I have my equipment written down. It's not
I
there.
don't write anything down.
I've Well, I've wrote
I
my
don't
stuff
have
down.
it. I do generally write stuff down, and I do not have it.
I
so.
only write. I only
All right,
write-
well,
Normally,
all right,
I'm not
we
a
don't- we
fag
don't-
about if it's not on your sheet, it's not on your character. But
No, well,
No,
you know
we
what, I'm gonna roll it. If no one has it written down, I will be fair about this. I will roll a random percentile, and we'll find out who has it that way. It'll be
let me
randomly
check,
assigned.
because I do actually write stuff
Okay.
down. I've not
Hey, Bill, roll away.
Okay, let's see it. Everything created. Do we want to do this running equally, everyone having a chance, or just through the main three?
Unequally in our favor.
Okay, I'll run it weighted.
Well, I never took it because I don't have use magical device.
Okay, I'll roll
I
1d6.
I was actually I was not able to write that big because I was at the field work. It was very hard to write anything down or have connection. If you remember that, Vic.
If you're in the chat and know who has the wand, fucking tell us.
If not, I'm
That's
rolling a
really
d8.
sad. That's really sad. We would have to ask the chat. I don't have it. I don't. Wait.
Now, number
Okay.
3, who has it?
God, I'm trying to remember who fucking does. I thought I knew. Shit.
I'm not rolling for it. I
Very
wouldn't
much
take it.
scratch-built roll until we can find out who has it. It was left in the cup.
you.
Right, well, good luck with the Bernina. The one day enlarged person.
I have no idea.
Alright, well, my turn. Alright, so I rolled a 23 on perception, Bill.
Okay.
Can I see any sign of where Snapery Man is?
Okay, so check your sight lines, past all the bullshit that's been nailed to your character. Some of which is very ornately done, I might add.
I was just kind of bored. Sorry.
Again.
It's so meticulous.
Well, hi there, sailor.
Kawaii.
Okay.
Well, like, when we logged back in, and he just had the eyes and the banana. I mean,
I point out that he
Wait,
has like,
that's
the
a
biggest
banana.
fucking racist face on, and like a blue onesie and a bow and sparkles, and now a banana, as if to say,
Does your skull have blackface?
the idea that the black face is on the skull.
Well, it is African, it is an elephant.
Okay, you do not know
Fucking
the
black
precise
skull.
location. However, you do know that it is to your west.
Alright, well, using the perception to basically watch for any bullshit along the way. Let's see.
It will be an,
Right, 5,
for the distance you're at. It will be an audio-based perception check.
10, 15, 25, 30, 35.
Why don't you use those big old elephant ears?
Oh god!
Oh no!
What's-
Oh
what's
god!
left
It's like
behind?
Kira all over again.
I'll move up.
Someone put this in a fucking Louvre.
I'm going to move over here while staying in cover by this rock in the tree.
Good man, good man.
And
Okay.
once again, I'm going to roll perception again. Once again, I don't think I'm in stealth. I think all that matters is I've got the cover. You know, I don't think he could shoot through this giant rock. But knowing you, he can probably shoot round corners or something. He'll deflect it off the fucking eagles like they're fucking Sex Pistols or some shit.
Well, I feel personally attacked.
He's gonna fire it, and one of the fucking birds is gonna boot the bullet right into my fucking skull.
That's what I have metal helmets.
I don't like it when Bill laughs like that.
It's because Bill's been. King
Oh, did I call it? Did I call it? Oh, brilliant, excellent. I know you too well at this point, Bill. You fucking
I've
running
been
off
ill.
a racket looking son of
You
a
fucking
bitch.
dog rapist.
I want a
Oh,
silver
son.
coin. I want a silver coin for my fucking amazingness and determining that just both
Son of a
chance.
dog rapist.
Y'all know what?
I deserve one.
What? I'll give you a solo for that because that was an amazing bit of fucking preemptive.
Well done,
You've become
everyone. That is all
predictable.
Oh, don't say things like that. Then I start getting into the big folder marked "limiters off."
No.
Yes.
Then there's the big folder just marked "devil trick."
get motivated.
It's just as... How did you know?
I was messaging Bill earlier on, and I was talking about OG Nuka and just how, like, you know how, like, basically my blade beam worked the same way as Virgil, where like just the sphere of slashes appears, and if I get a misroll, just next door you hear something explode like a chicken or some shit. You just hear the big sword distortion, and then a chicken's life is just cut short.
So your perception check is a total of 7. You do not see anything.
You hear a bullet.
My fucking skull's on backwards. Fuck.
Busting out a cliff.
Any other business?
I am going to. I'm gonna take out my extendo hammer, and I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna fucking hold it up in front of me like a rudimentary shield with a big blocky part of it because it's been made large, just as an extra bit of cover in front of my face.
So now you can't see.
Okay.
Well, I can look round it, but I'm using it as more cover. No, because it's a big giant hammer.
Okie dokie. Let me just double check one small thing about it, because I need to double check what I said about it.
Is the bear wearing anything, or is it just a straight up wild ass bear?
Oh, it looks sickly. This thing looks like it's been through hell and high water. Like one side of it is very clear, like the flesh is sagging on the bone. The other side, like the paw has been physically split in half.
Oh, that's not nice.
And like the two, like where the bone bifurcates, it's essentially got 2 legs on its front left side.
I was expecting that.
Is this undead or some shit?
It's not undead, but it is very like clearly physically, like it's very anemic looking. It's very physically crippled, and where it's got these heavy bony plates that cover its hide. But in between, you can just see flecks of that very strange color, like you've seen on the crystals in the ground. This thing.
I was about to say, I bet you it stepped on the crystal things and you've turned it into that fucking nightmare from Annihilation.
Hey, that fucking film is a dirty word here. We don't not talk about bootleg Stalker.
I thought you said you liked that film.
No, I like Stalker. I think that Annihilation is garbage.
Oh, fair enough. Well, I thought you liked the design of that bear at least.
No, the bear scene was great. It's a shame that the rest of the film was attached to it.
Yeah, pretty much this. The design was
So much
okay, but the
potential.
design is also stolen from another film about eating bears.
Bears,
Be that as it may.
bears,
Yeah, this one is very clearly like it's worse for wear. It's clearly been.
Bear.
It's slashed up from living in this forest for this long.
Would you say it was worse for bear?
Were you saying that? Dude, you're saying that
you know
it's
what?
barely alive?
You should probably take out the.
Let's ignore. Let's kill the bear sooner before the bear jokes become unbearable.
Okay. Bear's turn.
Bear pun.
Oh, this stream is unbearable.
Bottom text.
That was
Fucking
weak.
pandemonium.
That was weak.
And
At least Knuckles
Okay.
was bad and
Is
good
this,
and weird.
So is this
Okay.
bear right-handed or southpaw?
No, don't tempt him, Frodo. He's gonna do something bad to us.
All right, come on. All right, we're losing the goodwill for me fucking calling exactly what he was going to do.
Okay. Oh, that's bad. Oh dear. Okay. Okay.
What is bear going to do?
Now, what do you? Well, as they say, does a bear shit in the woods? No, but it's going to shit in your mouth.
Can I attempt?
At this point, it's up in the air whether it is or not.
Hey, Paul, let's go fuck up someone's picnic.
Nero, you have suddenly found yourself with a 1,500-pound grizzly bearing down upon you.
Don't worry, just grin and bear it.
Play dead.
Yeah, this
How-
is a
how
brown,
clo-
this is a
how
brown
close
bear,
is
so you want to
his-
play dead.
I think it'll be easier for you to play dead because it looks
Put
like
it this
you're
way, it's
decapitated.
just charged you. And
Can I-
what's your armor class currently?
Currently, it's
What was your
19.
armor class?
It's 19.
19.
Okay. As the bear just kind of hauls itself forward and steps on you, pinning you in. He's going to try and pin you
I'm
against
going
the tree behind you.
I'm going to roll opposite the pin.
And
This is the strength.
It hasn't rolled below a 16 yet. And okay, near you find yourself pinned to, like, physically pushed into a tree, up halfway up the tree trunk, about 15 feet in the air.
Wait, Bill, if it's trying to pin, can I like push back or something?
It'll be on your turn. The important thing will be what happens next, which is the damage. Okay, 1 on the charge, so that's surprisingly little considering. I will roll it in the open, just to be fair. I'm sure this will not end up biting us in the ass. 12 points of damage as it smashes you into the tree.
Oh no.
I guess you could say, well, no, never mind. I'll save it for the next time.
Well, I'll have 8 H points. Ain't this lovely? There was no way to counter this shit in any sort, like.
There was a Nira here. It's gone now.
Oof. Oof.
As it takes one hulking, like,
Shit.
fat, encrusted, bony arm and swats you into the tree.
The balls of this half-dead nigga fucking... There's somebody firing fucking gunshots. It's like, yeah, you know what, fuck it. I might have HIV, but I'm game.
There is an important reason for that, which I will divulge after this encounter. Okay. Next up is Jinji.
You ever pooped?
Okie dokie. Okay. Well, where am I again?
Here's
Find
some
myself.
art of my situation.
Oh no! Bear Mountain. Okay. I'm gonna just try. I'll just try to move in the direction. I am able to tell like what direction this crap's going on, and just vaguely to the west.
You
Correct.
heard the thud of an elf hitting the tree.
I'll
The tree shook
I'm gonna-
from the impact.
do perception. Just to see if I get a better idea of what's going on. I guess.
How much did he roll on attack? by
So
the
am I
way?
pretty aware of what's going on? Or I know the direction and where to go and stuff. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And I know that all right, so I'm going to just go and I think I have let's see, actually cuz I have a thingy. Would I actually move faster if I move through the trees?
Yes.
I think I'm going to do that then. So I'll try to climb the tree, which will be okay. This one here that I think I'm standing underneath of, which is the same roll. So that's climb.
Put on some tunes, I think.
Hey, but,
See,
have
you dumb bitch.
you checked the message?
Let's see, 5. I think, how far can I move then? Because I can normally move, I think, I have an extra plus 10. So, to move, 10 feet to movement.
And brachiation allows you to move up to double your speed.
Okay, so I should have 70?
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, wow, okay.
You can move. This is your
Haha!
this is your natural state.
My natural environment, my natural habitat. Okay, wait, how far is that? Hang on. Let's see.
Popeyes.
That's 70. Would I be in the tree if I'm like here?
Yes.
In the or
If you can see the
okay.
silhouette of the branches, you can
Okay.
imagine them.
All right. Is there anything else I could do to help from here? Probably not, other than to provide support. But
Heal check will be amazing.
I will
yes, but
attempt
I don't
to steal
have
the tree.
it. I'm not a wizard, okay? Stop.
This will not happen if you are a wizard.
if you were a wizard.
You would have been a wizard if you had been a wizard.
I know. I don't think there's anything I can do other than, well, how far could I reasonably throw something? That's pretty far.
Depends what you throw.
I got a kukri.
Anyway.
I have
you can
throw
throw your-
everything, and I have or throw anything, and I hang on. I had to turn the music down as well, but I had to turn it up because it was quiet before. Shoot. Oh, or is that rhythm? That's Rhythm Bot. Sorry.
Yeah, it is 40 feet away.
Okay. Are you being crushed by the bear, basically, or like grappled by it, sort of?
Crushed against the tree.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
pinned against the tree.
Let's try to distract it. I'm gonna throw. I've got a kukri. I'm gonna throw it at the bear. I do have throw everything, so that I think helps a little.
You can throw it out to the penalties, I think.
Mm-hmm. In which case, just do what is that? Range attack.
Throw the planet at it.
Is
The
this, by the
planet.
way, I do know characters who can do that, but
Oh, I can
Uh,
throw. Yeah, sorry. I actually don't normally look at the chat, but I can throw javelins. I just saw it while I was clicking through my tabs. Ooh, but I want my weapon. I don't. The kukri I don't care about. The javelin I care about. So
just to be clear, is this the kukri you took from Sai?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. I mean, I care about it a little bit, but I guess I care about all of my things. But
Care Bear?
I am a big Care Bear, honestly, when it comes to my shit. So
No,
I think
you're-
Throw your
is it
shit,
range-
Flop.
Is it
You're a
range
funky
attack?
monkey.
That's what I'm
Yes,
asking.
it'd be ranged.
Okay.
Okay.
Ranged attack.
That hits easily. It's even with the range penalties, that sinks straight into the creature's shoulder.
Okay, and what do I roll for damage for
The
the
bear looks
kukri?
like one
It is a
big shoulder.
D4.
Okay. Oh, well, great, neat. Oh no, we're back to this shit. Not to Disoshido again.
No, it's not the D20.
I know, but it's it's fucking great.
Okay. It sinks into the creature's shoulder, carving very easily through the various bony plates. And as it strikes, there's this, not only is there a gush of blood, there's also a gush of this viscous purple liquid. It seems to be weeping from the blade.
It's
Is it poison?
cum.
Purple? Is
Near,
there cum? Purple?
It's
I
like-
think you
it's
need
like
to see
the
a
song.
doctor.
No, it's like the song.
Purple
About-
cum?
Purple.
Purple.
I didn't know that was a song. I've never heard this jam.
It's a Serbian.
I don't like
Traditional.
traditional.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a more local. It's
Fucking Jesus.
That brings a new meaning
Sounds
to
like
deep purple.
furry degeneracy to me.
Getting called out by the biro.
It became it's an old shanty tune about Brexit.
You could have gone with a more like this thing. There are shanty tunes about penises, like the good ship Venus.
Oh, being on boats surrounded by them all the time, they might pop up once or twice in a folk song. They
Important
pop
thing
up
to
once
note
or
here
twice
is-
on their own anyway, song or not.
Nira, the smell of blood is cut through with the smell of juniper.
Delicious.
Oh, I love juniper berries.
Oh, we're gonna make a bear pie.
And you can see this thing like physically recoil and shriek.
Why does that sound so devious when you say it, Rags?
We're gonna make a bear pie after we make this bear cry.
Well, I think it
Don't
sounds
ask
like there's
bear
something-
why.
I mean, a bear pie definitely. It's not hard to reach. You know, you don't need bear arms to get to how that could be perceived as sexual. Aha.
I don't understand.
Cool.
Penis.
No, I was referring to
Oh,
the.
no, well,
Penis.
I don't know.
Yes, penis.
fruity
Section.
cream filling.
Innuendo.jpg.
Alright, well, I don't know a lot about juniper. Like, apparently, alright, so it smells like juniper berries or something. What is just juniper? Like the juice?
It smells like
What?
a gin.
Oh,
Did you
Oh,
know
alright,
that
well,
juniper
that I can
berries
understand.
grow on juniper bushes?
Shall we continue?
Fun fact.
Any
No.
other business, Xingji?
No, I think that's all I can really do that's worthwhile. Well, I was actually, did I know anything about that kukri to know if it was magical?
and cream, berries and cream.
Because I didn't realize.
Berries and cream.
If you will turn your, if you actually, I did throw in an, I rolled the appraise separately. If you will turn your eyes to the group loot, look on the section entitled Lady Geneva.
Oh no, what did I just throw? Hang on. What the fuck?
Rags, shut the
Rags is just fucking gone.
As Rags metamorphoses into the fucking gingerbread man.
Where the fuck is it? Where's group?
If you scroll up,
Yeah, where the... Oh, okay. There's too many fucking channels. I get confused.
oh yeah, main
Berries,
game
not enough
info.
cream.
bottom
I
of
tell
that.
them that all the time.
Then again, full group loot.
Yeet. Where...
Okay, I'll give you the shorthand.
Oh no, that's what this is? Oh.
Yep, Lady Geneva.
Okay. Welp.
Lady Geneva is a +1 folding, keen, impaling kukri. That has a bunch of other rider effects if you hit vital locations or combine it with poisons.
What's this? A +2 bonus for being in the proximity of Juniper? Who would have thought that would have popped up?
Ah, we should be so lucky. It's mainly whenever this thing gets hit with any kind of poison effects, ingested poison effects, sleep effects, or sickening effects, it takes -3. And if you've got cooled shot feats, you can use it with that.
Bulge. Is Juniper
Thing is,
flammable?
No, but gin is.
I'm actually gonna call my local bakery and I'll find out if Juniper's flammable. Give me a second
It
here.
really isn't. I've already checked.
No, well, you're not a fucking baker. So let me fucking
Funny you
do
should
this.
say that.
Fucking the many jobs of Bill Stranger.
But he's like the wonder
His
potion.
build is fucking currency Homer Simpson.
Yeah, Homer Simpson, exactly.
That's the most damning thing I've ever heard about me. Here's from this time, wasn't it?
Homer's fucking dark years.
Call Mr. Bill. That's my name. That name again is Mr. Bill.
and the fucking infomercial ends with someone getting stabbed.
Wait, are you familiar actually with Mr. Bill from Saturday Night Live? The little claymation guy? That's the only reason I know that. Is it a different thing over there?
Alright, Mud, go!
Mud, go, please.
Hey, I need to know if is Juniper flammable? Like Juniper berries? Can you set those on fire?
Juniper berry?
Yeah, can you set those on fire?
For fuck's sake.
You don't know? Alright. Well, thanks anyway. I'm sure the experiment will work regardless. But thanks very much. You have a good one.
Oh god!
Alright, so it's inconclusive whether or not
Hold on.
Juniper berries are flammable or not.
Who was your... Sorry,
You need to ferment
hold
them for that.
Hold on. Who was your first contact when you needed to know about whether juniper berries are flammable?
I just called one of the local bakeries.
Oh, god damn it.
God. Oh, that poor...
Wait, do you have a local
She said she
bakery on
didn't know.
speed dial?
She's gonna be
No.
so confused for the rest of the day.
No, I just have
Fucking,
I just have Google on my electronic devices like a normal person.
You just did it extremely fast.
Rex is about to get fucking swatted. That baker woman's like, there's some terrorist, he's building a bomb out of juniper berries.
The fruity bastard!
Filthy best.
Wait for the police to turn up at your door. Excuse yourself. You were trying
Did
to...
you recently inquire as to the flammability of juniper berries? Like, no, that was.
Juniper berries can't melt steel.
I'm not legally obliged to talk.
Mud, save us, do something.
Do
okay.
something, please, I
Don't
beg
worry.
For the
you.
love of God.
Oh shit.
We get the sound of the police kicking down Rags' door.
Does... Let me have a quick look. One of my abilities, I'm just gonna write it past you, Bill. It isn't a hidden attack, but it lets me use my hidden attack damage. Would that also trigger other effects that the hidden attack does?
Yes.
Sweet.
Because most items are, when you deal such and such attack damage, it doesn't usually say when you do a sneak attack. That's why non-damaging sneak attacks always suck.
Right.
It prevents people qualifying for sneak attack stuff when they don't actually have the skill.
So...
Would kicking someone in the back of the knee qualify as a sneak attack?
That is a trip or dirty trick. But you can do it. You can still boot someone, just as long as you're not trying to do like knockdown.
I just want to double check this. Alright, that's pretty good. So, I'm gonna roll for stealth. Where is that? I'll have somebody busted now.
You can't even find your stealth roll? That's fucking meta.
It's so hidden.
Nice. And then I'm gonna move. It did take up 3 squares.
Yes, it takes up 3.
You know what help? Setting this bear on fire.
Genius.
Is that thing got a 15-foot reach?
No. I'm measuring how long it would. What's the distance I would have to cover?
No, Bill, does the bear have a 15-foot reach? It's been a while
Does
since we
not
fought
appear to
Peggy.
be. It has actually gotten close enough to Nira to be in regular, like adjacency to her.
Give me. Okay.
Its legs are very stumpy.
So
It's got a lot
Just-
more in common with, like, say, an elephant than it does with an actual usual bear.
just to clarify.
Okay, could you want me to a perception check, please?
Absolutely.
Okay, just as you're about to step to here, you notice something. The ground in front of you is a
Oh.
covered pit trap.
Oh.
This forest is bullshit.
Trap
Oh, that's-
sense just saved your ass.
Great. That is actually very good then. This has now become even better.
Suddenly, we all hear Vietnamese.
It should be noted though that it is still covered. It is hidden. So I will put on some green stripes to show that it is still hidden.
Right. Here. Okay, cool. So can I just change my move action then to a bit that, or is my move action over?
You may adjust your move action accordingly.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to move here instead. I'm assuming that's on the edge and not down. Or is it just
Yep, that's good.
Cool, and I'm going to chuck, assuming that I'm still in stealth, I'm going to chuck one of my darts. That should be a small, so that's only one bullet, but then that's just through range. I'm trying to chuck it at the bear, should grab one.
Okay. Just double check one thing. Okay. Unfortunately, as you throw it at the bear, it hits one of its bony plates and the dart skitters off. And now,
Does
should we know,
one-
do you have point blank shot or any other modifiers that might add a bonus?
Have you put +4 on that thing?
Doesn't need +4?
Are you using stealth attack or attack opportunity?
As far as I'm aware, I don't actually get any. I only get like +1 bonus.
It takes a penalty. It runs off, it's flat-footed.
Well, don't remember, if you use it in tandem with me, we both get a bonus.
No, but if do you have an attack of opportunity? Is the
Yeah, I can get one
Nira can't make attacks of opportunity while grappled.
Yeah, okay.
but if Matt does it, I can get it as well.
Yeah, but the attack didn't land, so.
Yeah, it bounces off, unfortunately. The sheer bulk of this thing is enough to turn away a blade of that sort, at least.
Okay, okay. So the plan now is, I'm going to try and get the bear to go into the trap.
Okay, could you roll me a... are you going to try and be obvious about where you are, or are you going to try and consider that a snipe?
Just a snipe, probably.
Okay, if you're going to roll a snipe, could you roll me a stealth check at -20?
Fuck, mate. Okay then.
The sniping, yeah, unless you spec for it, sniping is actually fairly difficult. Okay, is that taking the -20 into account?
That would be a 4. I
Okay.
have a 20 stealth, so.
Yep. It notices you.
Good.
And you can see two like heavy set, like almost swollen shut eyes turn to look at you.
Okay, so just to end it, can I do some like shitty taunt as well, just to get it to kind of...
Roll intimidate.
Oh, that's gonna fail horribly. Bearing in mind I don't even have a macro for it.
You may roll bluff if you wish as well.
Ah,
Two different ways of doing it.
What's bluff? That's 2, why not? I'll bluff it.
I have Knight's Calling as a spell too, so I can get it to I can compel it to come and fight me once I get in range.
Have I now made it
Okay.
lose interest?
Okay, it looks at you, and it seems to have taken notice. We'll see how much it's taken notice on its turn. Next up is Sir Tobias.
Tobias, brave Sir Tobias.
Okay.
Gay night.
Let's see.
Tobias
130 feet. He will pull out a longbow. And he will take aim and loose an arrow.
That's quite some range.
Longbows have a stupidly long range.
Longbows have a retardedly long range.
And
I mean,
it
really,
will
that's
stick
only
to its
120 feet. That's not like...
Most composite bows can shoot that far without any penalties. Yeah, and it will. The arrow will go a bit wide, but it will still stick in its fur. Regave.
Hello.
You're up.
Well, what I'll do is I need to get closer. So what's the fastest that I can move towards it? What is the furthest distance that I can move at any one time? That would be, where is that listed?
60 feet, I think, if you charge.
And that's with if you're in light armor. If you're in like medium or heavy, then you only have a 20-foot move, so a total of 40. Or you can triple move with a full move action. It's up to 60.
Then I'll do 60. I need to get up closer. So let me see.
Now I should mention that you're moving through an area with the glass. So I know you're wearing a heavy armor, so just something you might want to keep in mind.
What am I gonna have to do a check for if I want to charge over it? Am I gonna do an armor class check or?
Oh, it will basically count how cultures work is when you move through a square with them, they make an attack against you. And they
How
have,
much
like, a
damage do they
set-
do?
And they only usually do like 1 to... The strongest ones do like a D3 or D4.
I wouldn't risk it, Riggs. We don't know the effects of these crystal bullshit.
The only downside of caltrops is that when you get struck by them and they actually deal damage, they halve your movement.
So instead of moving to 60, is there a way for me to go around? Let's see, do 15, and
You
then
get like here, but it would be again. You're moving through
Difficult
very
terrain.
sketchy areas. You're moving through difficult terrain. A lot of the areas you're going through, I've got either trees in the way or they've got actual traps in them.
Let me see. I'm trying to think of from where did? Well, can I go up to here and then follow his path?
Oh, you may.
Let me do that.
I think I can feel it. What about? that come from? Where the fuck was the rock with the spider?
Right here, your fucking face is still here, floating in the bush.
Oh, that's right.
You want me to
Your weird black face.
Yeah, follow the path I made. Because I perceived things, so I made sure I didn't step in anything, but it'll be obvious where I stepped. Especially if the ground is like crunchy, like fucking Bill said, like moss. There'll be big giant fork footprints.
Yeah, where he has stepped, there are areas where the ground is physically heaving from the shift of various gases within the earth.
So I should be able to get, if I...
Oh,
yeah,
gases within the earth.
I'm taking...
If you've ever seen that video of like the ground physically shifting because roots are being like shifted about,
I'm taking...
trees sway in the breeze. It's like that.
Taking a dive.
Trees feel pain.
But fish don't.
Feel these nuts.
Fish don't. Yeah, I was going to say fish don't feel pain. Take that, vegans.
There's actually a subsect of vegans that think it's okay to eat shellfish as a result of this.
Yep, pescatarian. Well, I don't know. Just shellfish?
No,
I know several.
It's shellfish and some forms of fish. They're a subsect of vegans. Piscatarians are a subsect of vegetarians.
Well, you know, like fucking, because I always made the old joke, you know, like fucking, I always said I'm a vegetarian, you know, but I'm not a strict vegetarian. I eat fish and duck. You know, cows, pigs, anything that lives near water, they're all basically fish. Let's be honest.
Hey Pope, can capybaras be fish? Why? Because we
Here,
don't
let
have
me call
other
the
fish.
community bakery, and I'll find out if capybaras could be fish.
Capybaras are fish in the eyes of the Catholic Church. This is a known fact.
That's true.
It's official.
It's in the Bible somewhere.
There's specific Catholic dogma that capybaras are fish.
And then again, it's me, Juniper Boy. Are capybaras fish?
Hi there, I'm the Juniper guy. So the experiment failed horribly, and I need to know if is a capybara a fish?
This is important. There are many lives at stake.
This is really important. You need to hurry up because he's getting tired, and I don't know how much longer he'll last. I really need to know if capybaras are fish.
Would you like to do anything with your remaining swift action?
My swift action. I don't think I can do anything with my swift action apart from pause myself. But let me see. Yeah, because spells take a standard action, and I don't think I have that if I use. Do I still have that though?
No,
standard
you
action?
used it up to move.
Okay then. Yeah, looks like I'm pausing here.
Okay. Nira.
I am not dying from this bear. Okay, Bill, question.
Yeah.
If I cast a spell, will they be able to attack after that?
No, and casting whilst in a grapple, you are a very good chance that you will lose the spell.
Why are you going to cast a spell? Just dig your claws into it and fucking lightning it? I thought that was something you could do.
Yeah, but because I have this lovely spell called Shock Grasp. Stunning Barrier. Is whenever I cast that barrier, whoever is attacking me gets fucking stunned. You should have.
The downside is that casting whilst in a grapple is a fairly hefty. You need to make a cast level check, or you risk losing the spell.
How much penalty will they get?
It's grappled. Let me double check. Okay. Okay. Double check. Let me consult the flow chart.
Consult the flow chart.
Okay. Whilst grappled or pinned, a spell with somatic components or whose material components you do not have in hand, you make a concentration check of DC 10 plus the CMB of your opponent plus the spell level. So for you, it would be 10 plus the level of the spell, which I believe is 1 or... What level is the spell? Is it level 1 spell? So 11 so far, plus the CMB of the grappler.
What is the CMB of the grappler, if it's no secret?
It's gonna be I'll say this much, it will be a tricky check.
I'll then just, as a free action, I'll pop my claws. And I will... he's supposed to be like with one leg against
yes.
the three. Yeah, I'm
going
going
penalty
to.
accordingly.
Yeah, I'm going to impale my claws into his claws and try to push him back.
Okay.
So I roll the attack first.
You may.
Come on. Do I get any bonuses for this, or is just a plus?
There are penalties at work. You take a -2, but I'll work that in at my end. Don't worry.
Okay, this is just the flat base attack bonus.
Mm-hmm. I'll plus your strength or dex.
Oh yeah, plus the strength. Oh no, sorry. It's for claws. If I get correctly, it's plus the modifier plus the MAB. If I get this correctly, so.
Okay, that will hit. Handily, in fact.
Yeah, I think maybe I overcalculated. not sure.
Okay, yeah, you got a good strength skill. Bloody hell, you got a good strength skill. Yep, that should all work out.
Yep. So, sorry, this is for one claw, and this is for the second one.
Bloody hell, you got a good skill for that. The second one will miss, sadly.
And are we going now? Should I roll for damage against this one?
Yes, please.
Oh shit, I've got pepperonis.
You got pepperonis?
Pepperonis.
That's what I said. Pepperoni.
The damage is bullshit.
Okay, fucking hell, you do some damage to those things.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
you sink your claws into this thing's leg, and it lets out a bellow.
and I'm going to try to push back if I can do I can. I have fucking. Currently, I have push or drag of 2,600 pounds.
You can attempt to break the grapple.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm going to
CMB
use
check.
CMB. Can I use assistance of that? What do you say? Weightlifting to roll that to boost myself.
You would have had to have a warm up beforehand.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I believe you can use weightlifting checks in place of CMB checks.
Yeah, but it's almost the same. No, actually, I think it's. I'll use that. So that. Yep.
Okay, double check. Unfortunately, no. It's not enough. The sheer mass of the creature is holding you back somewhat.
The bear
Yeah,
gives off a slight
Can
gravitation.
I at least break myself to take a step back or some shit?
It will certainly make it harder for it to do the follow-up. Will there be anything else?
Can I do anything else? Move? Use my.
You have a swift action left.
Swift action. What do I have as a fucking swift action? No spell casting.
Well, it looks like Master Chief Collection is indeed coming to PC.
Fuck you.
Is there ODST on that one?
It's Halo 1, 2, and 3, so I don't think ODST's on there.
Master Chef Collection.
Shit, I don't think I have nothing. Can I like brace for his attack to be prepared to if he
I'll keep that
strikes
in
again?
mind. Doc.
Right. Okay. Can I walk through the thing directly to my west?
Directly to your west is what appears to be a bramble bush. But apart from that, it's only a simple gauze bush. It wouldn't actually stop you very much with your leathery skin.
5, 10, 15. Starting to up. And I'm going to perceive.
Right, I believe you're crackling something.
Balls.
You're crackling balls. Please do not crackle the balls.
So
I only got an 8, but fucking do I see any more signs of the gunner?
Roll me a perception. Is that your perception check there? 8?
Yeah.
You haven't spotted anything yet.
Hmm.
So again, when you spot things, I'll simply add them to the map.
Oh, and it's coming to Steam.
Any
Wait,
other
what
business?
is?
Master Chief Collection.
Oh shit, that's coming to Steam. I knew waiting like 5 years would work.
I'm gonna move that for 40, and I'm gonna use my standard to move an extra bit more. 5,
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
Actually, unironically,
5.
I am super hyped for fucking Master Chief Collection coming to Steam.
40. Alright, cool. Done.
Okay. I'll just check. What was your position? Was it here?
No, I wasn't down there. I was next to Rags, and then I manoeuvred. I went rune that, then I went along there, then I went down. I think I went that way, and then pretty much just went up that direction. So that's way 80 feet.
Okay. Okey-dokey. With that, next round crawls around.
I'm just gonna leave that line there so Rags knows where to walk.
I'm gonna, yeah, I think I'll be, because I won't be able to not see you moving, so I'll probably be able to just follow your. It's not very far distance-wise. I mean, it's only.
Just leave my trail of aids.
Your trail of aids, your age trail.
Okay. And here we go. Bear's turn. And it is going to lurch forward and attempt to bite Nira. Also maintaining the grapple. What's your CMD, Nira?
It's probably too complex. CMD is 19.
Okay.
Can I get a bonus as he tries to bite my invisible head?
Oh, try to go ahead.
Fuck, sorry, I forgot to say. I hung my extendo hammer back on my belt. By the way.
I'll keep that in mind. Okay. It lurches forward and wraps its teeth around your right arm. And as it's got you pinned down with its own right paw, it then wrenches.
Oh no.
Bring out my dice set.
Can I not do anything?
It's unfortunately based on your CMD.
I'll be right back.
Okay. There is a crack as it deals another 10 points of slashing damage to you.
Oh lovely, now I'm at -2 hit points. As I fall unconscious.
As you feel your something, sort of a bone in your arm give way as it snaps the wrong way, you black out.
If I remember correctly from this magical coin, as soon as I'm knocked out from the gem at my head, let me just find.
Yep. Do you have some effects, Trigger?
Yeah. I have +1 to fortitude saves, and also and reduce to 0 hit points. A serum will leap from the stone, and I can cast any spell which can use the serum as a component as an immediate action.
So any healing spell.
Yeah, I will cast a healing spell on myself. And the only healing spell I have is the one I usually have, which is 1 minute of fast healing.
Okay.
Unless I can I can say that stunning barrier.
It's an abjuration spell, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And honestly, the healing spell will help you more.
Yeah, I know. So I have how much now? 0 hit points or -1?
You are at -1. That's it. Shakes you around like a ragdoll and just kind of throws you to the side. And with that, it will use the remainder of its action to stumble forward. Okay. Next up is Jingji.
Okie dokie.
Your knife is still wedged in its shoulder, by the way.
Okay. Let's see. How far am I? From here, 35 feet. I'm gonna stay up in the trees. I'm gonna... Let's see. As far as this would put me at 30 feet, I think. If I move here, 5-foot step, 30 feet. Okay. I'm just gonna 5-foot step. A little bit over, just still in the tree, I guess. And I am gonna throw... I have 3 javelins. I have a question. If I, so the weapon I have, Prosperous Folly, can change back into a, other kind of weapon at any point, right? So if I were to change it from the trio of javelins into, I don't know, say a spear, what would happen to the one, if I like threw it at something and they got stuck in it? Would it return, in other words?
In some forms, it will simply switch to the next one it can actually fit into. Like, for instance, if you have only 1 javelin and you try to switch it into the long spear, it might turn into the short sword instead. But there are some where its action will actually return it to you. But
okay,
it varies.
Well, we'll try then. So I've got 3 javelins. I'm gonna, I think I'm gonna use...
Correction, you have 4 javelins.
4?
Remember, you stole a 4th.
Oh, right. I keep forgetting when I steal things. Okay, but
It's
I think
a
with...
nasty habit.
I know, it's hard. It's hard to break. Flurry of Blows lets me attack twice, though, at least. Generally speaking. Right? And can I do that with weapons, or is that only hand-to-hand?
Yes. Prosperous Folly is specifically made so that you can use it with a flurry.
Okie dokie. So I'm gonna throw...
What about a McFlurry?
I could go for McFlurry. I'm gonna throw... Okay.
McDonald's chocolate sundaes were way better than McFuckers.
McFuckers.
Well, they used to have stuff... they used to have, like, nerds and things other than just M&Ms. M&Ms suck. I mean, they're good, but ugh.
They had pre-crisis cream eggs.
I'd like some kind of variety.
Pre-crisis cream eggs.
Well, cream eggs now are shit because craft is over. Not the same. They went down to the fondant.
So why is the bear in a different position now? Nira, what did I miss? So it moved.
Nira got her arm broken and passed out.
Yeah.
Oh. Fair enough.
I'm still just gonna toss 2 of my javelins at it. Of the parts, 2 of the parts of the Prosperous Folly. So, can I do that more than twice though, or is it just that each one, like, reduces its ability to hit?
It's treated as 2-weapon fighting for a full BAB character. So
okay, I'm just gonna throw 2.
2 attacks now. It goes to like 3 or 4 at the 6.
Okie dokie. Okay, I'm just gonna throw 2 then, which will be ranged attack.
Purple come, purple come.
Okay, both of those will hit.
Okie doke. And then for the javelins, what's the damage?
And javelins deal a d6.
Okie doke.
Plus your strength modifier.
Oh, I forgot that if that counted for the kukri. Oops.
It does.
Okay, and strength is there. Okay.
Alright, well, while she's thinking, I'm gonna yell over at Mud. Mud, fucking...
I don't do any thinking, I just throw shit.
Hack at its left leg. Its left front leg. I have a plan.
Which one's left?
This was kindly given to us.
God. Alright, so we've already actioned Smokey the Bear, so is this just regular ass Smokey the Bear?
It's just smoked
make
the
the
bear.
hat bigger.
Okay,
Smoke weed every day.
I thought Rags had smoked the Bear. Or at least
It's his cousin that smokes you and turns into him.
Smoke that big old bear dick.
He smokes big old trees.
Smoke trees.
everyday man's in the block.
One of them escape it. Never
It's-
ever.
It's so cute though. Its little hat fits perfectly.
That ain't no little hat. That hat's big.
That hat is large enough to be. I will rule that this is now loot and will be a tent that you can equip later.
Yes.
Why did we spend money on tent? We spend money on
This is a magical tent now. Yuck. And both of your javelins crash into the side of it, and you can see it twist as it enters. In fact, as it actually carves it at an angle, hits into its side, and you can see the barest hint of entrails.
The Barristan.
Yeah, I was about to say
That was
you
not
bet.
intentional. You can fuck off. Every day we fucking stride further from God's light. You have a swift action.
Oh, I want to see what this does then. I'm going to try to reassemble my stave then into the form of just a regular, let's say, long spear.
Okay. As you try to form it into a long spear, you have one piece left, I believe. And
Right,
the
yeah.
And the curse, okay. It forms instead into a short spear.
Ah. Do the other pieces move at all, or are they just wedged in it?
They hum and vibrate slightly in the wound, but they do not move.
There's a sex joke in there somewhere, but I can't find it. Okay, that's it for me.
Then clearly you're not looking hard enough.
Is there trick weapons in Pathfinder?
Yeah.
I'm going to design my own. I'm going to have a Quran that turns into a machete to save time.
Why doesn't it turn into a bomb?
Is it like that that fucking ecclesiastical calendar that's also a falchion and also a gun?
It looks like
Because that one's a fucking good one. It's just a fucking ecclesiastical fucking calendar on the side of a machete.
Yo, Bill, look in the private.
Okay. I fucking shudder to think.
Oh yeah, Halo.
What the fuck?
Halo Reach is in it too, and ODST.
Yep.
Oh, fucking Jesus.
Oh,
How much money
ODST.
do I have
That's
to
all
spend
that
on
actually
this
matters.
right
Fucking-
now?
Damn it.
Gimme,
Bungie did it again.
And Microsoft put it on Steam because apparently they decided they wanted to fucking make money.
Those bastards. I've just... Yeah, oh yeah, here we go. A Czech machete gun with an ecclesiastical calendar strapped to the side. Actual thing that actually exists. God bless the Czechs.
Oh my god, that's actually a thing.
It's a really nice machete too. Oh, it's a falchion, but you get me.
Mate, you
pick
can
it up
do it
right
fucking
now.
once.
But it should be noted, Jingji, that whilst the other javelins that have been thrown are not... They're moving, but they're not returning to you. The other javelin, the bronze one, is resonating slightly.
Oh, wait, the one I still have?
Yes. The javelin you still have and the stolen one are resonating with each other.
Okay, interesting. Shouldn't that, like, if it's vibrating around in his gaping wound, doesn't that hurt it in some way?
Yeah, it's not having a nice time.
Okay. That's all I'm gonna do then. Just be an asshole.
Daddy, I love it when you vibrate around in my gaping wound.
I know. There's the joke! It was too obvious. I didn't want to make it.
Style unlocked. Sweet surrender. Anyway, any other business? Set javelins to Kyrie. Anyway, no other business?
Nope, that's all.
Okay. Mud, you're up.
Don't forget what I said, Mud!
I know what I'm doing.
That is the biggest lie anyone in this party has ever told.
Hack its leg, Mud, I've got a plan!
Okay, I'm gonna move back here.
You fucking nigger!
Whoa.
Right, because it's an intelligent thing for me of all people to do to try and one-on-one this bear. Yeah, I'm gonna
No, I never said one-on-one, I said hack its leg! I have a plan.
You can't hack its leg. It doesn't have like a Wi-Fi connection or an Ethernet port.
I'll fucking hack your mum.
What do you
Shut
think
up.
happens when I walk up next to a giant fuck-off bear and try and whack its leg?
You take a 5-foot step and fucking slash its leg with a cold shot.
And then I'm standing there.
A cold
waiting for it to
shot,
fucking
which is a
hit me.
full round action for someone who
know-
hasn't spec'd into it.
I know exactly
I
what
have
I'm
a
doing.
plan.
I have a better plan. Right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna yeet another knife at his fucking head just to fucking piss it off.
Roll away.
It's gonna be stuck full of thrown objects.
Including the most expensive magic item you have.
Don't tell me that is not the exact fucking same.
It clatters off its hide, unfortunately.
Literally the same.
It actually hits handle first. It's annoyed.
That's all I need.
In fact, I'll give you a bonus to your taunt check.
Slap, slap, slap. Slap.
Okay,
roll
I'm gonna
taunt.
do another taunt.
It's fucking pissed now.
At least get its attention.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
So how badly is Nira fucked?
Not as badly as you might think.
Oh, actually, that's not the point.
Okay.
That's it.
Let's see. It'll be a good symbol for anger.
Skull.
In fact, I'm going to do what anyone would do in this situation. I'm going to tint it I'm going to tint it red.
Oh my god, that's so fucking powerful. Jesus Christ. It has a
Super
glow.
male vitality.
It's nearly as good as that image I made earlier on today, where I coloured Phantom red.
That was the worst thing I've ever seen. When
What
you
did-
told
what did-
me this is the worst thing I've ever done, I'm actually crying. I thought you were actually in trouble, and you piece of shit, all you do is post. So it's an image. The worst thing I've ever seen. You cannot kill me, I am Obama.
Post the image again. Post.
Alright, there you go. In the Pathfinder private.
Oh, it's a GIF.
It's beautiful.
Oh.
No, it's not a GIF.
Oh god, does that mean Virgil is Malik?
Joe Biden has the big gay.
Oh god, it's
I thought it was pretty good.
It's just the worst thing I've ever seen.
I thought it was a good first attempt.
It's pretty good. I like it.
It's adorable.
What I love is that instead of putting like it on the claws on the actual claws, you've instead attached the lobster claws to the Phantom's kneecaps.
The Phantom.
Close enough.
Like those crabs can dance. They can do things that we can.
Right. It's beyond our comprehension, honestly.
This is an abstract kind of hell.
Just as a swift action, I want to make sure I sharpen my blade.
Okay.
Also, Mud, add that image. Add that image to the background art that's
Okay,
pops
there's
up in
a
the
spray of
place.
sparks as you sharpen your sword. No, are you sharpening the sword or are you sharpening the knives?
The sword. I was gonna probably try the knives later, but that's it.
Okay. As you sharpen the sword with a spray of sparks. Okay. You hear a dull, wet thud.
react.
Can I do a perception for it?
I would rule this as like, you know, how we discussed the click rule, where I tell you a sound and you react accordingly. This is the alternate version, which is you hear a dull thud.
Whoa!
Oh my god, my hero! Oh, Jesus Christ.
Fuck.
Right. Can I... so if I was to do a perception, that would be the one action, and I'd be fucked.
Really, I just needed an excuse to flex the old golden pipes.
Directed by your boy, Guinea Penis.
Right, cool. I'll do...
Fucking DMC5 starring the Skulls Parasite unit.
Where are we
Directed by
here?
Hideo Kojima, written
Just
by
a
Hideo
fucking step
Kojima,
on
produced by
weird-ass
Hideo
broken
Kojima.
glass.
Right, I'm going to use my...
Starring Devil May Cry team.
Mullet done
and
the
Knuckles.
doing.
Master Chief.
Would I be able to use Escape Artist in like a dodge setting?
Okay, just let me know what you are trying to do. Like, what's your physical action rather than what's your mechanical action.
Basically, I'm just assuming it's dropped by my feet, and I'm just going to yeet. So, like, effectively step out of the way, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So,
Better have added that
Direction
image
step
to
in?
the art, by the way.
Who has sent art? What?
I'm saying to Muddy, better have added my amazing picture to the art that pops up on the screen.
I'll definitely get around to that.
Which direction would you like to step?
I want to step this way.
Okay. Okay, that's actually quite a good point. I'll give you the bonus AC. What's your AC?
My AC. So this is where I die. Oh no, it's AC of 14. So it's mostly buff.
Okay. As you go to step out of the way, something hits you in the shoulder for 7 points of bludgeoning and piercing damage.
Okay, so that's
Non-lethal.
okay, so you know I'm down to a non-lethal amount of 1 hit point, so that's good.
I could throw a teabag at Mud and he would die.
Jingji, what worries you the most is that whatever hit Mud just now ricochets off him and takes out a branch next to you.
Oofed. Okay.
If you can roll me a perception check, please.
Yep. Oh, neato.
Okay, good.
No,
Mark, could you roll me a perception check, please?
It's been a while since we did that. Fuck you all.
Perception check.
Matt, here you go, the art of you taunting the bear.
Epic.
Oh, goodness.
No.
This is when
No.
the bear's so pissed that my plan goes to shit.
Noosh and the
Oh,
Beachcombing team, we ain't found shit, Cap. Okay.
Must have
Okay,
been
this is
in the
2
way.
once on perception.
Any other business, Matt?
Must have been the bear.
Just, I'm just gonna lose my will to live at the moment. That's currently not bad. Whatever's left.
Okay. Next up is the Tobias.
When the night comes, it's not over.
Okay.
Bang, bang, bang.
He will move up. And as a swift action, he will activate his armor ability.
He's gonna what? Debate his armor ability?
He's going to activate an armor ability of his.
He's gonna debate it. Think about
I
it.
thought you said he was gonna debate it, and I'm like,
No,
Can I
he's not.
I have
Funnily enough,
charisma
the philosopher
and
class can actually debate people in game. So
can you debate a bullet? Are the rules
Yes.
for that?
Yes. And before I bring in combat Diogenes, he will actually cast a buff on Rugave. Okay.
Does it give
Rugave.
him a biscuit and call him a good boy?
No, he doesn't have. He does not have the head pat spell.
He's not
Oh, it's not a spell. It's a racial trait, and
No, it's
everyone's
spell as
got
well.
it. No, it's not.
I'll bring up the PDF, so help me God. But anyway, enjoy a temporary +4 to your strength.
Me?
Yes, he's cast ball strength on you.
Oh, excellent.
I see.
So
There appears to be a wand set into one of his braces, and he cast a spell on you.
Oh, well, we like that. So that's a level 2 spell, but I'm planning on getting to one day.
Yeah.
All right, so tell me about this bear trap.
Bear trap?
It's
Yes.
a punji pit about the same size as the bear.
What? Well, so it's got like spikes at the bottom, or
Yes.
all right.
The bottom is covered in strange reed-like, almost tubers.
Golly
All
gee,
right.
it's almost like my plan had something to do with that trap and Mud was supposed to help me with it, but he didn't and decided to be shit.
I'm gonna move right here.
This is why Mum loves me more.
Sure.
You fucking green faggot.
Oh,
I'm going
winning a
to
special
I'm going
Olympics,
to
that
cast Knight's Calling on the bear. You compel an enemy to come and fight you. On its turn, the target moves its speed towards you, avoiding any other dangers along its path, including any movement that would provoke acts of opportunity. The target may do nothing but move on. Wait a second. Avoiding any other dangers along its path, including. Does it know the trap's there?
It does not.
Okay, good.
It is too taunted to know.
The target may do nothing but move on its turn. If the target ends its move adjacent to you, you can make an attack of opportunity next to the target. Let's see. How far can the bear move? What's the bear's movement?
Under normal circumstances, it's only unfortunately 20.
So it's 20 right now.
Yes.
Question: if the ball falls in the pit, if the bear falls in the pit, and that pit is adjacent to me, does that mean I get to make an attack of opportunity against the bear?
Technically, yes.
I'll take the technically.
Because it is so physically large that it is the size of the pit. So we'll get
Lovely.
across it and then fall in.
I move up. I give that bear a point. Unbeknownst to the bear, a pit in between us. I cast Knight's Calling. What do I got to do to? This is the first spell I've cast. So let me know
you do
what I
not
need
have to roll
do.
anything. It needs to roll its save, and it failed miserably.
I like it when my enemies fail miserably. So that means, oh boy, that bear on its next turn, it has to move right up to me because it doesn't know the pit's there. And not only does it fall in, hopefully this is what the plan is, right? Barring some random bullshit. That means that it falls in the pit, right? Gets hurt, damaged by whatever the pit is going to do to it. And I get to make an attack of opportunity against it. And my claws are still on fire from before.
Good play. What's it called? I was gonna fucking charge into it while raged and just shove it into the pit, but no, I'll just do a regular attack.
Shove your weapons into it.
Okay.
Is
so-
beat
To
so I
help,
need
you're
to
right
know
after each
something.
other.
I need to know
What?
something right now. How the fuck was it necessary for me to hit his arm?
Oh, it should be noted, as you
Slash
explain
F.
this, something interesting happens.
Oh boy.
Vegetables,
Well-
right?
A small
what-
orb of light appears above your head.
Oh. But first, Mud, what's it called? Because basically, if you slashed its leg,
small
it would
what of
make
light?
it would make it
Orb of
harder for
light.
it to mean.
An orb of light appears above my head. Is it evil?
To your knowledge.
Yeah, but basically, it's harder to stand on your leg when it's been slashed.
I wonder if this has
See
anything
what I mean?
to do. I wonder if this has anything to do with the. Let me see. With the collar, the Regave collar, and the javelin, the Regave javelin from the millstone.
Oh, I was gonna make a joke as well. Like the spell as well is just Rags holding up a giant piece of paper that has a picture of the Virgin Dire Bear versus the Chad Shin Smokey the Bear, calling him a bitch.
I'm just in his arms, taunting. You've got this, baby. Fuck him up.
Earns the love of Rag. Fucking let the Virgin Dire Bear think Rags thinks is smelly and gay.
So, can a spear be used in tandem with a shield?
Yeah, of course.
Spears can.
Excellent.
Most spears with the reach, for the most part, can't. They are simply too bulky.
So, what about a javelin?
Javelin, yeah, sure.
Excellent. That's fantastic.
It should be noted
Alright.
that the javelin that you found from earlier was just kind of a molten husk.
I
Which is
gotcha.
essentially a broken dagger, statistically.
All right.
Javelin.
Because it got the idea in my head. Because if that is, I think like thematically, especially because my patron is Kyrgyz, that it would be good to have like a javelin and the shield, which is just a good combo anyway, would be especially appropriate.
Throw a dingus.
All right, that's
A
my
dingus?
turn.
You mean a discus?
Nah,
Dingus.
dingus.
There's no shortage of those around here.
Here is interesting news. Due to power outage in Venezuela, RuneScape economy has collapsed because so many of them farm there.
That's actually hilarious.
Oh God, Venice. Like the Venezuela fucking problems of fucking more far-reaching than we ever realised.
So all those people who were speaking Brazilian were actually Venezuelans in disguise.
Did socialism defeat RuneScape?
It's okay, it'll bounce back. It'll bounce back.
It totally
I
does.
fucking climbed
Bernie
so-
will just start, going on
That's
tour
a-
on RuneScape, trying to be like, don't you understand the economy? And he'll just
Will you play RuneScape with my wife? With my wife!
I am becoming increasingly older and more Jewish as I talk. I'm Bernie Sanders.
These niggas have got it bad, yo! Doesn't sound like Mario.
And a bunch of people
like-
in white wizard robes start porting into the city, he said.
I sound more like Luigi. Hey, Mario! Mario! Fucking
Oh,
we gotta sort out
Mario.
Venezuela.
Ah, linguini.
Mario!
Gee, Luigi, it was nice of Maduro to invite us over to Venezuela.
What is happening to the show?
Ha! We couldn't have passed this opportunity up.
You die next. You
Yeah,
do so well. Nira, you regain another hit point and are back to 0. You are now technically conscious.
Can I stand up and
Yes.
use the fucking shock barrier and approach this thing and just...
You're currently in the disabled state. Get your jokes out of your system now. You can make one action, so you can stand up. And next round you'll be back to full capability.
Okay, can I...
I gotta step away from the computer for just a second.
Can I open fire from the ground? I don't know.
You could, but I warn you, taking a standard action whilst you're at 0 hit points makes you lose a hit point and go back to minuses.
Okay.
My suggestion may be to get yourself in position for the next round when I may or may not have attack opportunity.
Well, the advantage of like playing a caster is she can just, on the next round, she can move up, having stood up, and then just cast
Yeah.
into the hole.
Yeah, as the bear approaches and tries to attack Mud, can I be ready or something like that?
Yes.
Have the ready action. Oh, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Bok.
Cold shots are a full round action, aren't they?
Yes. Unless you have the feet.
Alright, well, I am gonna fucking anger up my niggas.
You know what? I'm actually willing to. I've always not been a fan of that rule. So if we want to, going forward, renege on that bit of it, the whole full round action to make a cold shot, I'm happy to do that if you guys do.
Oh, sweet. Alright, in that case, I'm just trying to bring up the chat log because I don't remember what it is. It's like how stupid. Does this count as flanking? Because me and Rags are on the opposite sides of it.
Unfortunately, no, as he does not actually provoke.
Well, I thought his spell provoked it.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, he's not got his threatened range is only 5 feet, around him. He would need to be directly next to it.
Fuck. Doesn't count as flat-footed or anything because it's completely focused on Regave or anything, does it? Because of the spell.
It is aware of your presence because you've not really made any attempt to.
Fuck.
Yeah, be subtle. You can you can roll stealth now if you'd like. You've been able to break its line of sight in the tree.
You know what, I might as well try it anyway, as long as I don't get any fucking negative effects, because I don't think it'll give a fuck.
Yeah, I think what's the worst that can happen? Roll.
What's the worst that can happen?
Well, considering my stealth is fucking -3. How bad did I roll?
You rolled a 4. It's not another one. It knows you're there, but it can't. It physically
1.
I think it's to get to make your attack.
Oh, excellent. Can't tell what was for one. Shit. Oh fuck! I was hoping I could just look at the chat log to fucking figure out how good my damage is. But fuck it, I am going to do a cold shot on its back right leg, the one that's directly in front of me.
Okay.
And so that's +7 times 2. No, it's not times 2 because it's
a -2 to hit due to the making a cold shot.
okay. And alright, so it's +7 +1 for the weapon. I don't get double because it doesn't count as flat-footed or flanking. And yeah, so it's 20 +8. Come on, mommy! Come on! Oh, by the way, also because of the raging, I am going to invoke acid element into this attack.
Okay.
God fucking Niglet!
Let me get the chart.
Start putting that fucking D20 on the screen now.
We only use shooting
Roll the
stars.
D10,000, you double faggot.
We only use
It blows up.
we only use the shooting star theme for perception rolls. Slash. Oh.
He's setting rules out now. Lovely.
1D. What is it? 10,000.
Yep.
It's fucking 1, 1, 4, 1.
All right, I'm back.
1642,
quite
a good year. 1642.
I rolled a 1.
What happened in 1642?
Ah, that's a duplicate, unfortunately. Could you re-roll, please?
Oh
Because that
god.
effect is already in effect.
Oh no!
25.
Oh.
The 8 millennium. Holy, what?
That's not fair. I rolled low the first time.
Heaven's Door activated.
Okay.
The game just switches. We go back to the fucking A team.
Oh,
Don't worry.
Except we all look different.
Nothing happens, don't
God, we go back to the A team. Fucking Mud finds me in a hole, and I'm nobody knows who I am, and I'm actually a fusion of Layman and me, with 4 testicles and fucking like double the chromosomes.
that's the power of the spirit.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. You're a fucking liar.
Nothing that we can perceive, I'm guessing.
Can you roll perception magic to see shit?
You may.
Can we look
Roll
up at the
perception.
moon and see if it's still there?
It's
Or
gone.
is it coming?
No, the canopy is
Just pulled a
suspicious.
piccolo and just blew it up out of the sky.
That is unironically one of the results from this table, unfortunately. Do you want? Okay, I'm going to let people in on a little secret. Do you want to know what the 10,000th result is?
What?
What?
0000. The nearest star explodes in a massive supernova. As you can understand, I can foresee this going extremely poorly for her.
So
This way, when that roll gets made, every single caster on the planet who has a reroll effect goes reroll, reroll, reroll. Okay.
Alright.
Nira, you know something somewhat untoward. Your wounds are actually knitting together faster than usual. usual.
Mm.
Regain 10 hit points.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh wait! I look at the bear. Has the bear's wound been healing?
I look up at the clouds moving faster than they were a minute ago.
Can't see, the canopy's too thick.
Bill, this is just look at the bear after looking at me. Is his wound sealing up?
Okay.
Bill.
What should nothing's happening to the bear, but you notice that where your wounds are sealing shut, the wounds aren't healing normally. They're instead, where it's sealing up, they're turning black, and the veins are actually corroding outwards.
Did I roll AIDS?
No.
Did you roll Black Death?
No.
Did
I
he
roll
fuck me up?
AIDS Black Death?
Could people... Okay,
Necrosis?
AIDS, Black Death.
Necrosis?
even though you do not have your Detect Evil actively on, you just had a massive... something has fled up on your Detect Evil.
Huh. Do I know a direction?
Yes. Northwest.
Northwest.
Something tells me this will be extremely relevant to a trial.
No, knowledge of nature.
Shut up, Pen.
Doc, could you roll me a perception check, please?
Oh god. $21.
Okay. Now, it's difficult to tell. There's a lot of... The only light really being cast around is by the torches being carried by Tobias. But you notice where Lyra's standing, though her head is missing on her actual body, in her shadow it's there, as are a pair of wings, and a tail, and a horn.
You're welcome. What can I say except you're welcome? You know, now that I think about it, doesn't Falk just have the exact same body type as that motherfucker?
Yes.
No, you're more of a Moto.
Oh god, no.
What can I say except the N-word?
Oh god.
Okay, next up is the enemy initiatives.
Am I becoming Illidan from Warcraft 3? Then he fucking drinks from the demon fountain.
Wheelie bin Storm Rage.
Oof.
So if 10,000 is the nearest star explodes, what is fucking 990 or 9,990?
Do you know?
Good question.
Nowhere.
Do you know
that's not 9 is winter starts now and lasts until it should naturally end.
Oh, that's kind of a bit not bad. It's not as...
Like it ramps up real fast. There's like a real like ramp, drops off. Ramp, drops off. Okay, some of them are really horrendous.
What's it called? Fucking what should have happened is like my collection of like leftover like drawings should have came alive and attacked us.
One of the results is spell effectiveness increases by 100
Negra
times.
fuck.
100 times.
Oh god! Oh god!
Which gets hilarious if you happen to cast, say, Apocalypse from the sky. You proceed to melt the continent into the fucking Earth's core.
That would literally make... Did you say 10 times or 100 times?
100.
Let me cast lightning.
The problem will be, it's like, oh, I'm going to cast a healing spell. There is such a thing as overheal, and if you heal someone so much, like if you put them on they explode.
Oh,
you give them cancer.
It's that one fucking scene from fucking Drifters where that.
Yeah, that one scene from Frankenfran. You know what happens when you regenerate too fast, right? You get cancer, and someone just melts. Be that as it may, now that
No, that's not what happens. I don't know what I'll talk. I'll complain about this later, but okay.
Okay, the is round. Let me just do a few more little things about. And any other business forgot to do? Oh yes. What can I say except the N-word? Okay. And next up is the bear's turn, who will then, as was promised, charge forward, falling into the pit and leaving his hat behind.
He went so fast, his hat got left
His hat
behind.
flies off
Holy
as he
shit, that's a
hurtles forward,
fast-moving bear.
barreling towards you.
Fast,
All-
quick, old bear.
A avalanche of teeth and claw that then proceeds to fall directly on the pit.
How
Yes!
deep is
He
this
gets a
An
reflex
avalanche
save,
of
which it
smoked.
botches.
It's the sheer shape of you see the hat without a bear beneath it is roughly like a parachute, so it will probably fall slowly, like an empty tent kicked up by a strong wind.
And it crashes through the very thin layer of camouflage in the pit, directly on 15 feet downwards onto the spikes.
How tall is the bear?
About 15 feet.
14 feet 11
It's like
inches.
a perfect square. It's just falling.
It perfectly fits into this
It's the
thing.
bear square.
Now, Regave, due to the how Knight's calling works, you get a attack of opportunity.
Yay! So let me do. Get my button. I just want to make sure. 1d20.
Due to
Now I
the
get a
scale
plus
of the
1 for
creature.
shield bearer. I get a plus 1 for shield bearer, and then I get the strength, which is for me 2. Oh, is that attack bonus? So I get attack bonus? Yeah, base attack bonus.
Yeah, base attack bonus plus your strength modifier.
Base attack bonus plus your strength modifier, and then I get the plus 1 for shield bearer. So that's a plus 7. And do I get a bonus for it being in the pit or not?
You will get a height bonus of plus 1.
All right.
Hits. Just. Hits.
Oh, good. All right. So the claws hit. So the claws are 1d4 each. And
I believe 1d3 fire
plus-
damage.
so 1d1 for fire. And let's see, just a second. All right, so I accidentally added the plus 1 to hit for shield bearer. It's a plus 1 to damage.
That's unfortunate.
So 17 and 18.
The first one will unfortunately miss.
A 17 missed a bear in a pit?
Yeah, you did already figure in the plus 1 from your height bonus, right?
Yes.
It misses by 1, unfortunately. Are you figuring in your bonus from your increased strength?
Yeah. I had the
So plus 2.
So that's 2 for strength, 4 for attack bonus, and then another one for.
So your strength should be far higher than just a plus 2, right?
Well, my strength is a 15.
Yeah, plus 4, an extra 4 from bull strength for a total of 19, so a total of plus 4 to hit.
Oh, I didn't add the bull strength. I forgot I had bull strength on.
Yeah, it's plus 2 to hit.
Then that makes
What
them
you
both
normally
hit.
have. Okay.
Then that makes them
Yeah,
both hit.
so- And you will get an extra plus 2 to damage as well from bull strength.
Okay, so 1 for fire, 1 for fire, 1 for shield bearer, and 2 from bull strength, right?
So 1d3 for fire.
All right. Oh, so the normal 1d4, and then it's 2 from bull strength, 1 from shield bearer. So it's 1d4 plus 3, and then we add
Plus
the
your-
fire to that.
Plus your regular strength modifier.
Oh, for damage?
Yeah, you get strength to damage.
Fuck, I don't know these rules well enough. I didn't know that.
More you know.
So that's an 8 for damage.
Okay, 8 points of damage in the first swing. What's the second one do?
All right, the
Now,
second
keep in
one.
mind, you only get half your strength modifier for this one.
All right.
And this is
So
an offhand
that's-
attack.
So bull strength is
You're plus 4
2,
strength,
and-
so plus 2.
so that means it is 4. So that's a 1d4 plus 2.
Bill, is this what the box is?
Let me check.
That's true.
Yes.
You have wings. Invisible wings. I guess if they're invisible.
Can I use the ready action now or something to zap the bear?
You go back up to 1 hit point on your turn, Nero, so you may wish to wait a little bit just to...
What about the
It will still be in the pit on your turn.
Okay.
Because if you take the actually, wait, no, you regain 10 hit points due to the position effect. So, yep, you may actually take the ready action. You have to cast it from where you are currently.
Yep. I'm going to cast on myself the stunning barrier.
Okay.
It will give me +1 armor and a +1 to saves. Yeah, general saves.
Good stuff.
And if somebody approaches me who is an attacker, he is going to have to get stunned and try a willpower save.
Okay. As it's still, it is quite near the top of the pit, given its height, so the bear will actually get a swing at Regave. Regave, what's your AC?
It is, as far as I know, it's 18. Which is base 10, and then it's 9 for armor and -1 for dexterity.
Swing and a miss.
Alright.
Just, it scrapes its claws against your breastplate. That's about as far as it goes.
Scrape.
There's a horrible ringing sound in the air as the talons just carve down. Jingji, you're up.
Okie dokie. Well, from my vantage point, could I reasonably throw stuff down onto this thing in the hole and finish it off?
Very easily.
Okay.
You have a mammoth basically you have the whole like a mammoth in a ditch scenario.
Okay. I'm going to. I'll throw my. Well, it's probably about to die, so let's just go all out on this. It's laying on a bed of spikes, right? So.
Mm-hmm.
How much damage did it take?
Let me. Can I see like how close to death it looks? I guess with perception.
Okay. What would be a heal check?
Oh. Weak. Okay, that I don't have. So, well, I have wisdom. So.
Okay, that's actually enough to tell you. Yeah, quick crunch a few numbers here. Okay, so it was 8 from that one, and 6 from that one. So, there you go. Its health bar should be available to you. It's taken about 1/3.
Oof. Okay.
This thing is basically a cube of flesh. There's quite a lot to carve through before we start hitting vital organs. Oh shit!
You know, it's in a pit. Why don't we just set it on fire?
Should be a little bit more damage to it. Actually, now you say that because I've got to figure.
What is with you people and fires?
I mean, I'm just trying to stick to a theme. We set everything else on fire.
It's like Germany trying to conquer Europe, and just trying to stick to the theme.
By the way, setting it on fire was my plan all along. Rags will vouch to this.
That's always your plan.
It is actually under half, given the javelins you suck at.
Okay.
Aiden, do you have lamp oil or anything?
I don't have anything. That's why I was trying to check my inventory to see if I had anything. I thought I had some alcohol, but I don't.
Gee, if we had our car here, maybe my supplies would be here.
I think I do have some. I might not have written it down, but I think I have some alcohol.
But does Juniper explode?
I don't think so.
The American baking system has let us.
We tried to ask this question, and we couldn't get a good answer.
Well, here my claws hit it and do fire damage. So I don't know if there's lingering flame or anything like that to take advantage of.
But it's in a pit. It's in a pit. If we just throw like a Molotov, that's what I'd like to do.
Oh, well, let's just get a Molotov then.
Well, all that you need is alcohol and a rag.
You don't need alcohol. I hit it for fire damage.
We don't,
But
we
it
don't
takes
need a
me-
rag.
it's-
We
it's
have
not-
rags.
That's like
I
an-
should mention.
You have rags. Me. I'm the
Yeah, I
fire
know.
source.
We'll throw
the,
rags
the,
in there.
the claws are red hot. They are not burning.
It's in a pit.
Okay.
The thing that you
alright.
do with a pit is set stuff inside of it on fire. And I mean, I'm not totally on board with it because it means we probably can't rip off its probably very expensive pelt and sell it.
It's
Okay.
mangy. It's mangy and all fucked up. It's not gonna have a very valuable pelt.
All right, let's set it on fire then. Okay.
It has the sombrero.
Does anyone have the ability to
Um,
make water? Just, in case.
I'm fairly sure I have booze on me. Can I make a makeshift Molotov and toss it in there? Or what would I need crafting? I have some stuff
No,
to craft.
it wouldn't be a craft check. I'm not going to make someone roll to stuff a rag in a bottle of booze. I mean,
I mean, well, we're really incompetent, so.
I'm not. There are some things I won't require a person. Like if you're trying to make like a very professional one with like storm matches and shit, like a proper Molotov, then yeah. But you're stuffing a rag into booze. It'll have a 50-50
Yeah.
chance of working because that's how oil lamp grenades work.
Okay, let's try that.
If you have the hooch, chuck it.
I'm pretty sure I don't have it written down, but I'm 99% positive that I picked it up, and that's why. Well, sometimes also fucking Mythweavers doesn't say it.
You ganked. I remember you did gank someone you robbed old Sar.
Yeah, right. I stole a whole bunch of shit from him, so I definitely have some powerful alcohol. I'm gonna just throw a Molotov, which will be ranged, I guess. Just toss it in there. Is that correct? Ranged attack.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Touch attack.
Oofed.
Okay, that will hit handily.
Alrighty. Does it catch on fire though? And
Let's find out. High or low?
See, this just becomes a pit of fire.
High or low?
Hi.
It's a 4. So yes, indeed, it is on fire. There is a crack and then a whoosh as the entirety of the pit is engulfed in flames from the overproof.
Wish you are now on fire.
R.I.P. in peace. Pour one out for my homie.
The fucking smoke
to get me
has
to-
become apocryphal.
To get me to throw alcohol, you have to understand gravitas of this. Seemed like the best way to go.
Also, please keep in mind that in future, when you are at a higher elevation than the enemy, you get +1 to hit.
Hooray.
So it would have been even easier to hit.
Well, I'm in it. Yeah, because I'm still in the tree, so I'm in the tree above the pit, even. So yeah, you know.
Because
after that-
I was considering bringing in like a whole like echelon of height bonuses, but then I thought, no, this is how Layman gets back into the campaign. He starts doing fucking. It's like I brought a character who was siege engineer and get fucked. Bollocks.
I'm going to just, other than that, the only thing I'm going to do before I end my turn is I'm going to try to recalibrate the javelin into something else, just to see how that affects the two that are stuck in it.
What
Would you
javelin?
like to switch it to?
Let's switch it to, let me see, let's do the whip, I guess.
Okay, as you hit the little rune on the side to form it into a whip, you see all the javelins that are currently stuck in it just grow. The staves grow slack and weave into each other, and you find yourself and eventually coil themselves up to the one you are holding. And with a kind of wet crack, the heads of the javelins rip free of the carcass of the bear. And you now have in your hands a whip.
Hooray! That's all I will do. And just is it on fire actively? So like the pit is on fire?
The pit is on fire. So, yeah,
Okay,
they're
cool.
a bit scorched, but they're not damaged.
Okie doke. Okay, that's it for me then.
Okay. Mud. There's a very angry bear in a pit. I should probably roll damage to the fire. 3. Nice. Slowly. Softly. This is how life is taken. Mud, yo, you there? Mud. Mud.
Neil.
I realise the
Yeah.
opposite. This is very epic. Well, I know how my bread's buttered, it's not on toast, so I'm just going to move away from the burning bear.
Probably the most British thing I've ever heard you say.
Right, so I'm now going to move... I'm going to move down to this tree here. Where's I'm going to throw it?
It is currently in a pit,
Oh, sorry.
and so it can't fit on diagonals.
So I'm just going to move down here, this tree. Roll perception to check where this fellow with the fucking gun is.
He's fucking down south, we can see him.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's it. The fucker is over here.
Well, I guess I'm behind the burning bear, so that's probably not ruining my case. It is in a hole, so it's basically doing nothing.
Featuring Mud from behind the burning bear.
I'm just gonna go prone and go for stealth.
Shock! Shock! Shock!
Shock and amazement. I
I want
can't.
you to
Why
go
would?
fucking miss in the
Shock! Ejaculated shock.
Wait a minute. He ejaculated?
Yeah, he ejaculated.
Oh, okay.
He said shock.
He ejaculated shock.
Yes.
That sounds like a Pokemon move, kind of like use Thunder Strike.
No, ejaculation is a racial trait.
Oh,
Ejaculate. Use shock. That's like a fucking like Gen 10 Pokemon.
It's an evolution of Eevee. You have to equip it with a nut.
Ejaculate.
What, Heavy? If I can ejaculate, lovely.
You have to equip it with a nut, and then and then it evolves at night.
The nut type Pokemon. Oh god, no.
No, it starts from chub, then evolves into boner, then final
I feel like Chubby can get
evolution
away
is
with it.
ejaculate.
The last one's called Final Flash.
Yeah, so that's my turnover basically.
Okay. So your sum total was to move up and then perceive.
Perceive and then jump to the ground and stealth. Like prone.
Okay.
I feel like Digimon could have went in a way weirder fucking direction.
You mean like it did in the fandom?
Actually, never mind. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Digimasks, digital Muslims,
Why
Digimon
is it
Garlic champions.
that children's cartoons with anthropomorphic characters all seem to have the weirdest, creepiest sex perverts?
Pokemon evolves into...
Hey, it's from
Pokemon
Japan.
are well designed.
One of the-
Proof that Game Freak have got their shit together. Venn diagram of Pokemon that are horrible furry bait.
More people that have jerked off to Renamon than you've had happy moments in your life.
Yeah, I know. That's
There's a lot of people.
So at least one then.
it's the problem is that it's never like normal stuff. It's always like really weird, like lore stuff. You know, it's never just normal.
In all fairness,
Conversations like these are why that number remains at 0.
if you go down the rabbit hole, you kind of can't like, go half in, can you? Like, is it what? Once you're Digimon,
Just the tip. Anyway,
You know, I only
You
ju-
can
I,
put just the tip into the Digimon fandom. Yeah.
I only just found out what Death Grip actually means yesterday.
I mean,
Well, Death Grip apparently,
favorite Death Grip song?
somebody was responding on Twitter that Death Grip apparently means when like you've jerked it so much that basically your penis has become so numb.
It's
and
called
stuff like that.
traumatic It's called traumatic masturbatory syndrome. It's not from gripping it too hard. It's usually from laying prone, as Mud's doing right now, and rubbing your penis against a hard surface. And then it can cause permanent damage to the
rubbing your penis. Wait, laying down and rubbing your penis.
Boys and men who masturbate while prone, so laying against the bed, it can cause because it creates so much pressure and
Niggas who
tension.
fuck the couch.
Yeah,
Why
they
does
fuck
it
the
create-
couch.
All the people who,
Look,
when they're
look,
away at war, they stick their dick in the ground as the tank is driving past.
See when I'm reading all the
concerned now.
green text things and stuff like that, what the fuck are these American people doing to jerk off?
I don't know
Fucking shit
why.
that people are talking about. Like,
It's called traumatic for a reason, I guess.
talking about like fucking. There was one green text that was talking about like I took my pillow and my mattress, and I would take my pillow and fuck the mattress and whatnot, and I'm like, what? What? How?
So I'm a big fan of reverse cowgirl. That's not gonna fuck up my dick, is it?
No, it's real. It's only this.
I don't know. I've seen some videos where something's cracked the wrong way.
You can break your dick. It's not in the way that you think, but you can. However,
Because so far things have been going fairly well.
I don't want to talk about. I don't want to talk dick pain, ball pain, or anything like that. Like,
yeah,
again,
just
please,
jerk off.
Please do not talk about
don't
this.
fuck
It
a
is
couch.
legitimately my
That's it.
trigger.
Don't fuck a couch.
Just don't fuck a couch or your bed, and you'll be fine.
Oh wait, you mean lying face down?
Yeah, you're lying prone. You're lying face.
Were you just fucking the air with where?
Well, no, that's why I was so confused. I was like, if you were masturbating, lying down, I assumed you meant lying on your back and, jerking it
No,
off on
that's
your
why
own
this
face.
causes it. Because it's like your body pressure, and then against the hard mattress or the couch or whatever it is. And apparently, this is a problem in some small percentage of.
This has got to have.
I've never.
This has
even
got to
thought
have
about
something to
that.
do
So, like
with.
fucking in between the cushions, where the cushions are pushed together.
Something like that. This has got to be something to do with
Certified
being circumcised.
Really, I hadn't
boomerang
you're not wrong.
into a tree to the south.
It's got to be something to do with being circumcised.
Can I ask for small mercy to continue the game?
For a second there, I
Because
was really
have work
worried because
tomorrow.
I like some things. So, like, man.
Can I ask for small mercy for these to cease?
Ritualist, you make your bread and butter off of people rubbing their dicks. Fuck you.
Not against the fucking
Not
couch.
against the couch. Hopefully.
Fuck those people, they can die.
Somebody has jerked off with bread and butter.
I mean, it's
Oh, yeah,
soft,
they made a
it's
dick
wet,
sandwich.
It's
Stop.
warm. It's.
Continue
Alright.
with the game.
Yes, this is probably a good place. It's time for it to stop. Filthy Frank just walks
I've heard of beating your dick, but I've heard of battering it. Like breadcrumbing it.
Oh,
Deep fried my penis.
deep fried.
That's a Scottish tradition, that is.
Deep fried dick.
That's how you pick up That's how you pick up girls in Scotland. Not only does it entice Scottish women, but it also works as fucking protection. Because you've got a battered cock. Alright, on with the game. On with the game.
Garfield, for the love of Christ!
Save us.
What?
So, boys,
Conversation. I never thought I'd say this.
Well, I'm sorry if I hear someone saying something I like could be fucking up my dick, and I haven't noticed anything bad happening so far. I'm like, oh god, is it just gonna happen one day?
No, you have to. It's
it's always
traumatic
great.
for a reason.
Well, let's get a fucking message that just says, shoot this motherfucker.
I think if you fuck your couch cowgirl and you're holding your couch above your crotch, I think it's going to do more than fuck up your dick.
Yeah, I think
I think you're going to break your
bigger
spine.
problems.
If you're able to do that, a fucking Devil May Cry style never appears.
It's just like
I like to
SSS.
bottom
B,
for my
broken penis.
Your grip slips.
Super
C.
sexy sofa.
Dick broken.
Big broken.
I'm going to cry and leave this campaign.
Regave,
No, don't go.
Regave, take your turn. Regave, take your turn.
Ritualist, you're our only hope. Usually, really potion doing anything.
Your artwork is the only thing keeping our fucking fan base interested.
I'm just looking at the chat, so this is the power of Ultra Instinct.
For fuck's sake.
This is way more dangerous than traumatic masturbatory syndrome. Look, he's gonna die from laughing.
So wait, if you fuck your couch, but your couch is one of the ones that
Take your tongue, for fuck's
then
sake!
does that make the couch trans?
Kick him.
If the couch is trans, futon Ari.
Yeah.
Kick him out of this campaign.
Very good, very good. I like it.
Cease.
That's a Rags joke. I like it.
Cease.
Rags, take your
This is
tongue.
getting worse. This is heading in a very bad direction. Someone say it.
Kill me or die.
I still remember him. Fuck him.
Look, just because it's literally cushion for the pushing doesn't mean
I swear to God, I have a character on this map with a ready action to shoot.
Rags. Rags, take your tongue. Use it or lose it.
You can't make fun of us to it when you're joining in.
Well, no, that's the problem. It's a cycle.
Okay.
It's like
No more talk about this. Take the tongue.
Thank Jesus.
It ends up in a cycle of dad jokes and puns that's inescapable.
I will actually delete you.
That's what I'm saying.
So
Do something.
Sears,
Aiden, shut up and let Rags take his tongue, you fucking bitch!
Golly, I was telling
I'm getting more people messaging me to shoot people.
so there are two sizes of spears according to the compendium. Small and medium. Can small ones be used with a shield?
Small spears can be used with a shield. Regular spears cannot. Long spears cannot.
Okay.
And if you want a one-handed spear that's got reach, there isn't one to like exotic weapons.
Okay, so I can't have reach with a spear if I have a shield at the same time.
No, not unless we make something specifically for you, which we can do, but that'll be a later date.
I'll keep that in mind for the next time we go shopping. So, what I'll do is, how is this bear looking? Can I'm gonna do a health check and a heal check because that's actually one of the things I've got a plus in. So let me do a 1d20 plus 4.
Inside's hot.
How's the bear looking?
Here you go.
Come on, mate.
Here you go. You don't
Bear
break
is
it.
at roughly 1/3 hit points.
All right, excellent. All right, bear's getting close. Only a third health left. I'm gonna wail on the bear again.
Ritualist drew what I told him to draw. In private. She's so mongoloid.
I don't know why, but she reminds me of DW from Arthur.
Oh yeah, I get that.
Looks at a mark of justice. Well, that won't stop me because I can't read.
Stop using your big words. So, let's see if I remember this. 1d. So for hits, it is 1d20 plus 7.
So Ricardo's gonna fall. She'll break his fucking little miniature like spaceship toy and punch her in the arm.
Just
Why
say.
did I roll 3 times? Oh, okay. So a 14 and a 12. And I think that's right. There's 2 for strength, then 2 more for bull strength. That's 4. Base attack bonus is 8, and then 1 for height. That's 9. So why am I rolling a plus 7? So 16 and 14.
Okay. With the sound.
Yeah, those should be 16 and 14. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, my dad came home and he wants to come in and sit and watch what I'm doing.
Alright.
Okay, this is effort.
Are you gonna show me
If you can find a +1, now would be the best time, Regave, because you'll.
He can
Alright,
hold his
those will miss.
action. He can hold his action and wait for me to just take a few steps
So,
and
let me-
zap the shit
Let me
out of
make
his
sure I
bear.
got this all. Let me make sure I got this all together. So,
Are you including the +1 to hit from the weapons quality?
Weapons quality?
Yes, it's in those are masterwork weapons.
Okay.
They got +1 to hit.
They do? Oh.
Yes.
Do they? I'm gonna add that on my thing. I didn't know that. +1 to hit.
Okay. So what's the
I
total?
didn't know that. I'm putting this on my sheet. I didn't know masterwork +1 to hit. +1 to hit. Okay, I got that down now. So that's okay. So instead of 16-14, it's 17-15.
One of those hits. And also, could you roll me a perception check, please?
All right.
What? Yeah. Dad, for fuck's sake!
Did you actually get beaten up by your dad?
Oh no!
Congratulations! There was a time when Julio fell down the stairs during one of these streams, and it was like it's been a joke for ages, and now you've just fucking fallen over and gone the same way he did.
Regava, could you give me a reflex save, please?
I couldn't hear you. What's that?
A reflex save, please.
A reflex save.
Yep.
So that is a. Is that REF?
Yes.
All right.
Dad, stop making noise. Fuck's sake.
Okay. As you take a step forward, unfortunately,
Wait, take a step forward. There's a pit in front of me.
well, I say you
With a
got to
bear in
take a step. It's like a shift forward in order to
Okay.
actually hit it. You don't shift forward very much, but as you do, as your weight shifts, some of the ground gives way a bit, and you find yourself slipping.
I'm going all in. I ain't changing. I'm going. I'm doing this. I'm committing to this attack.
Okay. And
It's a
you presently find yourself basically embroiled in a grapple with the thing as you slip into the pit. But due to the you rolled well enough that you didn't fall all the way in, you're just kind of at the top and leaning all your weight on the creature. So you're here. You
Well,
essentially
looks
have
like
your
I-
shields your claws primed on its face.
It looks like I'm riding the bear after all.
So how much health has it got left?
It said about a third.
Oh, cool.
About a third left. So
Bloodied.
So I got one hit out of those. So that is a 1d4 plus 1 for. So Masterworker is just +1 to hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So +1 from Shield Bearer.
That's me.
And I get strength. Adds to damage, right?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a +5. And I think that's. Oh, and then I'll roll a 1d. Oh yeah, boy. And I'll roll a 1d4 for the fire. Oh well, that's a 10. This whole time I didn't know that strength added to damage.
Okay. Turkeys, that's 9, and it should be 1d3 for the fire damage. Actually, that's probably faded by now. That's 3 rounds.
I hear what you're saying. I'll keep quiet.
Okay. Alright, it's a total of 10 points of damage. As you rake your claws down its face, you can actually see, as you start rending away layers of fur and fat, like there's something else underneath. There's something that's where the bone is exposed. You can see like this deep
Old
pits
Man
and gouges.
Winters.
You can see deep gouges in the bones where something else has clearly attacked this thing in the past and it's healed over. And there's more flecks of that strange crystalline substance. It's almost like mother of pearl, like on the inside of a seashell. Like just covering the bone over. Any other business?
Well, let me see. I don't think I can't cast a standard action. Can I? Is there a way for me to use my move action to step off the bear, or no? Or am I grappled with it?
You are currently bracing your fall against the creature.
Is there a way for me to use a move action to get out of the pit, or would that be a tough
You may
test?
attempt to. It'll be a climb check.
All right. If I fail, will that change anything, or
If you fail, it could potentially get swing at you.
I'll go ahead and I'll keep where I am though, hoping my compatriots can fell the bear.
Okay. Nira.
Said optimistically.
I had the most miserable day today. All I wanted was to kill the bear to feel good. Tonight has been the absolute misery. I just want this thing dead.
All right. Well,
I will approach it.
Well, the bear, due to the bear's size, you can't fall in the hole so much as on the bear.
As I approach it, Bill, does it activates the fucking stun field?
Oh, you moved into a square it technically threatens, so it'll take a swing at you. And fail miserably.
It hits itself and commits suicide. It hurts itself in its confusion.
And it now needs to roll if it wants a will save.
Okay. What's the DC?
The DC is, well, from Elven Magic. It says +2 bonus on caster level checks made to overcome spell resistance. Does that apply?
Spell resistance is a separate thing.
Mm-hmm.
It is it's a defensive measure that some creatures have that mean that spells are less effective.
Is this like fruit and nut? Oh god.
In that case, it's DC is. Does this counts as electrical spell or regular spell? The stun spell.
Let me double check. Stunning barrier, correct?
Stunning barrier.
Okay, stunning barrier is not an electrical spell; it's an abjuration spell.
So it's 14.
Okay, it unfortunately passes.
Fuck this thing! Fuck this thing to hell! Stab! Stab! Stab!
Look on the bright side. It means the field stays around because it doesn't actually fire off until it stuns someone successfully.
Can I take a 5-foot step and just jump on it and touch it to permanently activate it?
Okay, certainly.
I just
have
have
flanking.
Yep. I'll just and can he roll again for it to permanently fail?
Oh, certainly.
Oh, I jumped
It
on
fails.
the base bum.
It fails. It's stunned for 1 round.
Okay.
Now let's get this. Let's take 2 attacks with +4 from this. Also, is Mud within the range for attack of opportunity?
Don't think so.
No, he's too far away.
I am.
Well, you don't have the feet.
You don't have paired opportunists. It's a thing that you can do with other people that have it as well, but you don't have it.
Well, let's roll 2 attacks.
No, you're lucky you never came in like 10 minutes earlier. Look, what's it called? We were having a very interesting conversation. You would have loved to hear that.
Yeah, what was it?
Americans and their weird masturbation habits.
No!
You can. You know what? I'm gonna mute you. You can have the conversation.
Aiden, let's
off
catch him
stream.
up to speed.
No.
Oh
no.
boy. What
I
I'm
will
learning
crash
about
my
it-
couch.
I
Your
will find
penis will
new
get
players.
a-
He can't hear. He can't hear. I'll stop. I'll stop. He can't hear. I'll stop.
Real
I'm
quick
sorry.
though, look at the thing I just posted in private. This guy seriously posted this on Twitter, and then you can't make up what he looks like. He's literally wearing a fucking fedora.
That's not even.
I don't even know what kind of hat that is, but it's gay.
A trilby.
It's not a trilby.
It's a trilby.
It's horrible. And he's mad that Bernie Sanders used the word niggardly in 1986.
Why me?
I mean,
niggardly.
can you-
yeah,
can you
over
imagine?
rotating to a niggard.
Can you imagine if he listened
Alright,
to?
it's nearest turn over.
Let me roll damage. Do attacks hit. I don't think.
Easily. Jesus Christ. Your worst hit are obscene. Oh, of course, because natural attacks run off your hit dice rather than your base attack bonus.
Oh god.
Okay, so do we have any bonuses to damage besides the regular one? Or
Not that I'm aware of. Presently, it's already on fire, and it's about as conductive as it's going to get.
unless I can zap him with electricity, I think that this is it.
Okay. 6.
Can I roll to fucking what's the name? Zap or no?
You have to have cast it beforehand and then initiate it. But
Okay.
it is on very low hit points now. It's now critical.
As a last action, I shout to Doc, bash his fucking skull in.
Who could it possibly be?
Who's cracking over boomer juices?
That's me opening a can of lager.
It's worse than we thought.
Lager, but I hardly know her.
Fuck off, Rex.
Rise, you need like just a what do you call it, soundboard, so you can just do the
Soundboard.
We've been trying for a soundboard for years to get the berserk clang on short call, but we never quite got it up and running. Anyway, that's nearest turn. Thok, you're
Dodge
up.
that bullet.
Right. Okay, so I take it counts as flat-footed now.
And stuns. It's
it
plus
is
4 to
stunned, yes.
attack.
Yep. All right. Well, I'm gonna fucking yeet over here. I am gonna roll my. How much did I roll last time? And I rolled a 1 the last time because I am a faggot.
Someone clip that.
Just so I know,
Fucking
Knuckle, what's
shut
your AC?
My AC. My
Air
AC.
conditioning, you muppet.
Bill,
No,
it's stunned.
it's
It literally cannot do
13.
nothing.
No, it's not that.
Not
don't
to be
worry.
confused
What
with
was that,
hair
sorry?
conditioning, just something-
13.
13, good to know.
Wait, that doesn't seem right.
Yeah, you're wearing a chain shirt, which is a plus 4 by itself.
Yeah, well, I think something's fucked up with the sheet or something never gets
Do you have
said
a penalty
properly.
dex?
I shouldn't. I don't know. Fuck it. Just fuck me up, daddy. Why not?
Oh,
Can I
well,
still do
you
my
are-
attack?
Yeah, certainly.
I fucking roll a nice 20.
Okay.
Shut the door tight when you go out and be careful of my wire.
As Nuka just instantly logs out, that'd be great.
Shut the door tight.
Wire.
Tight, you dick! Alright. It'll be fine, just close the door.
What a lovely.
Fucking Jesus. Came in, just sat there on his phone eating fruit and nut.
Are you winning?
Alright,
Ironically.
Okay, so did I hit?
Yes, you did.
Alright, I believe. Alright, well, I take it I I used up my elemental thing when I rolled that one.
Yes, you did. That's one round of it.
I should have had this attack ready, but I was on edge because Dad was just sitting there. Alright,
What a power move! He's just sitting there menacingly.
yeah, pretty much. Alright, so it's... Okay, so 7 times 2, 10, plus half the strength, which is 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep, so plus 17, and... Wait. Yeah, but my base attack... Oh no, that's no damage. Is it? Alright, so, wait, I don't add my base attack bonus to damage, though?
Nope.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry. Because I saw he was eating chocolate and I wanted a bit and I didn't realise it was fruit and nut, which is fucking disgusting.
Agreed. A whole nut master race.
Shut it. Hey!
Wow.
Yeet! I shoved
Wait, is
my
that-
Tetsubo
is that-
right up its fucking arse.
Is that
Your
damage?
Testicle or Tetsubo? What?
Is that,
Is that
my
33 damage?
Got a golf ball it. And
How
Aiden
did you
can't.
get 33 damage?
Because as an augur, when I flank, I double my strength bonus. I'm using my weapon in 2 hands, and I have a strength bonus of +5. So, what's it called? Double the strength bonus, 10, fucking, 10, something. Wait, have I done this wrong?
Jesus.
Because Quad is the only one that can kill Giga Nigga.
I mean, you're not
Alright.
wrong.
Alright, so, no wait, so plus 10,
Yeah.
plus 3.
What's the 3 from?
Where am I getting the other 4? What, the 3? The 3 is for holding the weapon two-handed.
Right.
Where do I get my strength from? There's my strength. Where does my extra damage come from? It comes from my strength mod, and it comes from my
Do you have any feats?
my extra shit.
Power attack?
See, that's wrong. No, no.
you have a
Fuck
damage
it, sorry,
modifier that's
sorry. My bad. It's actually 29 damage. My bad.
Well, it was on 8 hit points, so it doesn't really matter that much.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeet
as
it.
you... Where would you like to aim this? And keep in mind, it's currently like backside downwards in the hole.
I am going to yeet it so hard, like with an upward strike, that it knocks it out of the hole.
Okay. Could you roll me
Right on top of
a
my-
separate check for Bull Rush, please? Don't worry, it's just purely thematic. Let's
Let's
see how far you knock this thing.
Would I roll it? For that?
Regular attack. Your CMB.
My CMB. Alright. CMB is affected by what? Strength, I take it?
Yes.
If you want to throw it anywhere, see if you can throw it to the right. If you
Throw it to the guy.
throw it south.
Yeah, I'm gonna launch it in the vague direction of like, where the gunner was.
Fuck it, why not?
Hey,
I mean, it's
look
a
at the
bear.
socks.
I mean,
Can you see
Knock
it?
down some trees.
Can you see it?
That is... It's enough to knock it... Because you've split the thing in half, it's enough to knock the part of it
One
out of
half.
the hole. And
Wait,
for
I'm still in the hole.
Regave, you have 2 options. You can be hurled with it, or you can fall into the pit.
well, the pit has pointy things at the bottom, so I'm going with the bear.
Okay, roll me a
Also,
please.
also with the force and like, the wind of the strike in a Tetsubo, the hat gets knocked up in the air. I catch it, I put it in my head, and a purple scarf forms around me, and I do a Michael
Okay.
Jackson pose.
Don't push it. Don't push it.
Okay, which fits in nicely with what happens next as a bullet connects with the back of your head.
Nice start.
Dealing 13 points of damage.
Like I give a fuck. I've got 50 health.
The important thing is that you're
13
currently
lives.
sickened for 3 rounds.
Yeah, because what I just did there was fucking sick when I launched that bare ass motherfucker. Look, good. 6 Garillion bells died.
Is it still on fire, by the way, while all this is happening? Is it? I get the feeling we're gonna set another forest on fire, guys.
Don't worry. Where it touches the ground, the flames peter out immediately.
Is its fur on fire, though?
It's smoldering.
That's extremely convenient.
As mentioned before, this is the forest where flame perishes. No fire has ever damaged the Geistwald, even when lightning has struck it. In the olden days, dragons would actually actively avoid this area.
This forest hasn't listened to my mixtape yet.
Damn.
Fucking rags! I hope you die.
If you're going to do that, I'm going to require you to take ranks in Bard.
There's literally a pit you
Oh,
patrol in.
next game we play, I'm going Bard all the way. I am absolutely barding. I'm absolutely
Bard is incredible. Bard is about as rewarding as you can really get in this game. It's very entertaining.
I was so close to doing Bard for Sargon's game too. Oh,
good.
Close.
Good. When we all die and end up back as the A team, you can roll a Bard.
With 2 bards, then you can have 2 banjos.
Okay. Now that's gone, and the Thog has been shot. It cuts to the enemy initiative. The bear is dead, obviously. Now what remains is the unseen people. And a few people who actually are seen, but I should probably move where this character is.
Is the pen still basically up? Is it basically still up Ragave's ass? Is that pretty much like how can we even hear anything he has to say?
Between tweaks the cheeks, etc. Like that one scene in The Simpsons where Lenny drops pen up and down Homer's like ass crack.
You know what? Here's an idea. Throw the pen in the direction of the gunman, and if the pen sees him, have the pen shout out.
Yes, do this.
Okay. There's kind of the sound of tree limbs bending and leaves rustling. And you suddenly could everyone roll a perception check, please?
Wait, can I not do uncanny dodge against that? Can I not roll an uncanny dodge to try and dodge that bullet?
The perception?
Unfortunately, no. It does prevent you from being flat-footed, and it does prevent precision damage. But there was none involved. It was just pure brute force.
You said roll perception.
Yeah, perception check, please.
Ooh, phew.
Okay, as you're distracted, you turn around to find Sir Tobias. What appears to be a spear made of a tree bough has been hurled through his chest.
Was that what the thump? Was that what the thump noise was?
So I'm gonna scream like remember when Gandalf falls down the bridge of Khazad-dûm and Frodo turns around, he's like, it's very sincere. That's what I do, except I say, the appropriate name. That's basically what I do. I have no Aragorn to hold me back, but
Toby.
This is going in 2 really different directions. Your name is Toby.
Knew someone was gonna make a Roots reference. God damn it! Never.
Dab, you fools!
Mental image of the entire fellowship dabbing and sort of the whole just yeets Gandalf into the pit.
Wait, but are they?
Ship of the dab.
Are they But again, Toby's involved in this, so they're dabbing on what's his name?
Kunta Kinte.
dab on the
Kunta
grave.
Kinte.
It's all the white people standing around the stage dabbing.
I can't wait for. I
Just
can't
like
wait
real
for.
life.
wait, so he's Tobias the Grey Knight. I can't wait till he comes back as Tobias the White, wearing a fucking MAGA hat.
Tobias.
No, he's already got the hood. Is the thing.
He's like, Tobias. Oh yes, that was my name.
This is my slave name.
I dabbed with the tree for 10 days.
You know,
And
cheese,
we
they do dab a
dabbed
lot.
upon the mountainside.
I mean, they got the swaying of the branches. You could totally, you know,
Until
perceive that as a dab.
until the creature was thusly served along the mountains.
Enjoy the last art for Can you find mud in this picture?
Poor
Curious
bear.
on.
Poor bear. He's got a little flag. I like the flag.
I love how the tentacle gets progressively bigger every time you draw it.
And progressively shittier in design. It's now literally just a big log.
It's a fucking caber on a stick.
Funnily enough, cabers are standard in this game.
It's just a fucking a meal-sized fucking Mars bar. Oh god.
It looks like
It's a deep-fried Mars bar. That's canon.
Oh, yeah. That's delicious. At least we always have something to eat then.
Mars, the god of war.
Funnily
Mars,
enough, I
the
know
god of
someone
chocolate.
whose character had what was known colloquially as the bread club, which is a gigantic club made of bread. It was basically a very large angry baguette that they could eat, and it would do progressively less damage as more and more of it got eaten.
That's
But
useful.
you healed yourself, and it regenerated every day.
only you can prevent bears.
Well, Gurgi in the Prydain Chronicles had a wild that never ran out of food, so it's fair enough.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for a piss. Keep the game moving while we'll still get time.
If your dick was longer, you wouldn't have to get up.
Oh, wow. Fucking.
What am I gonna do? Fucking go gadget? Fucking
Yes.
make my cock
Go
unlock the
gadget.
2 doors, go through the hall, go to the bathroom, and piss
Throw it
in the
around.
corner.
Curve it around the corners like in Wanted.
It's like it's like a snake man.
Say, it goes around the corner. Hi, Dad. Goes on. Hi, brother.
Fedora.
Tip, tip, tip.
He's a piss bender. Be right back.
Okay. Now that Thok has been shot, and Tobias has got on the wrong side of a 12-foot piece of wood. Jing G, what is your action?
Oh, jeez. Okay. Is the bear actually dead or just really fucked up?
He's pining for the fjords.
It's
Is he pining for the fjords?
One
bleeding
half
out
of
now.
the bear.
Okay.
Wait, isn't one
It
half
is
of the
in
bear
the process
bleeding?
of bleeding to death.
All right. And then I think I use this as a swift action to change the spear back again. So I'm turn it back into javelins and start just wailing on this. I want my kukri back too. So I'm gonna just throw two javelins at it if I can do that.
I'll put it this way: the act of ripping the kukri out might kill it.
Oh, okay. Never
It
mind.
is it's unconscious now and bleeding out. But the kukri
Well-
might be what's holding this whole thing together.
Okay, I'll jump down and move over to the bear then and just rip the kukri out.
Okay. I'll just roll a d4. Roll me a d4 plus your strength modifier. In fact, roll me. Actually, yeah, just times by 2. Oh, yeah, that's easily enough. It as you wrench it out, there's a horrible cracking noise as some vertebrae give way, and the whole shuddering heap of flesh just slumps completely still.
Dun 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 dun. Okay.
Tobias
Hey.
is still right next to you, stabbed with a fucking
Well-
wooden lance.
Well, okay, but the bear was still technically alive. What
He
am I
knew
gonna
the
do?
risks.
And what am I gonna do? I can't really help. I mean, I'm not a wizard or anything. I would have no idea how to help that guy.
You notice that where the wooden stave is through him, where he is like gripping the thing, the wood is rotting.
Uh-oh.
Why do 30 tree do 50 crime?
Don't ask those kinds of questions. That's a dangerous question. You don't want to say that stuff in public.
Don't know
You
who
get-
might be watching.
You'll get
Me
dangerous.
just walk into forest, but me no see 6 million tree.
You not see tree for forest.
Me no think forest real. Me no think forest fire happen.
I know. Alright, enough jokes, let's keep moving.
Okay. Alright, so,
Okay, you've moved up and you retrieved your kukri, which is
Which-
part of a move action. So you have a standard action left.
Okay. In that case, let's see. What do I have? Do I have anything that would be useful? What can I use my key for? All like different stuff.
It's mainly for getting like extra attacks.
Okay.
And there are a few other bits and pieces you can do with it. For instance, if you spec right, you can spend it and get an increased your acrobatics. You can spend it with.
Okay.
If you have the
I didn't know
feet,
if I
you
could
can,
do any kind of like chakra healing stuff on this guy.
you could, but it requires feet to do that shit.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have that. So
She's a monkey. She has 4 feet.
Rude. Okay. I'm just going to. I don't want if it's rotting, and I can tell that. Let's see. What would I have? I have knowledge religion is the only one I have to see if I understand.
That would be
anything
perfect.
Going on here, which will be 1. Religion. Okay. Oh, neat. Duh.
What are
Well,
God?
I see you are rotting.
You cross-referencing it, what you know about the other Knight of Grey that you ran into, which was, of course, I'll just get the sheet for you. That is. Put that on the sheet. Sorry, when I get notified on Discord of things, it stops me scrolling. It was. Oh, have I not shown you guys this one? This was the other one you ran into.
Yeah. The one that was with the horse.
You know that most of the Knights of Grey, they have some kind of aura surrounding them, usually ones that create some kind of decaying effect or associate with negative energy.
Okay.
Whereas it seems different from how Astra had it. Astra's was very much it's very obviously just an aura of rot around her. This one is not just rot. There's something different about it, but you can't quite get a good look at it.
Okay.
But you notice he's keeping his torch to hand very tightly.
Okay, I'm going to stay away from him for the time being. Does that count as a standard action? Just perceiving?
No, it's a free action.
Okay, I want to try to skin this bear.
Okay, you can go in with the kukri very easily. It's actually built for it.
Yep. I would like to skin the bear with the kukri. What should I do for that?
So just a survival check, please.
Oh, survival. Okay. I'm not trained in, but oh my god.
It doesn't ruin the pelt, but you just kind of stabbed it. There's not really much. Trying to get to grip. This thing's hide is very, very thick. It's actually quite tough to cut through. Far tougher than you used to.
Oh, dang it. Okay. I mean, is there anything else that... can I just do a perception to see if there's anything else of value potentially on this bear? The claws, the teeth?
Oh,
I mean,
this is creatures.
The hair, the butt.
I want to sell things.
I have the butcher tools. I have the butcher tools and I'm a cook. I can cut this thing nicely.
Okay, good. Alright.
Are we really trying to cut this thing up when there's a fucker shooting at us and this nigga is
Not at this
I'm just using the rest of my turn. There's nothing else I can do this turn. I was just trying to cut it up. Like,
could you want me to heal check, please?
me? Heal check?
Yes, please.
Okie dokie. Where is that?
You were the closest.
I will cut it later. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I just wanted to go finish it off. And
There is
see what was
definitely
going on
something
there.
odd about this creature. It is anemic. It was fairly weak.
Oh god, if this was weak, well...
Something has... A dire bear should normally have ripped you most
Oh, I know what's happening.
Something has been sapping this creature's strength.
Oh no, I know what's happening.
Is this some vampiric shit? Oh, that's too real to be a funny joke. It's just a sad one. That's it for me then, though. I just wanted to check out the bear and finish it off, and take a look at that guy. I don't think I can do anything else, so, yep.
Okay. Mud.
Right.
Fox ears are probably ringing quite badly. Oh, actually, that's one other thing you notice immediately with this, even with that lower heal check. Aiden, you notice that the creature is deaf.
Oh no.
Its ears have completely, sealed over. They are that badly infected.
Okay.
And I don't mean as if they're swollen shut. I mean the flesh has melded over.
Does anyone have nature or something to check that stuff? Probably should, because that seems. I mean, maybe not right now. Again, while we're being shot at, but that seems not good. But might be useful if we find out something about it. I don't think I can. Could I roll nature? I guess at the end of my turn just to see if I know anything about it.
Certainly.
All right. I don't have any. Training in it either, but that's what I would guess would be the right thing.
Roll bear lore.
Bear lore. God damn it! I'm not rolling very well. Better than last time, though.
Okay. Yeah, this is a dire bear. Under normal circumstances, one of these would crumple. It was still as strong as usual, but its body is physically addled, and you can see the few places where you've carved through. There's signs of parasites, but there are no physical parasites. There's no there's tracks where worms have been once, but they're not there anymore.
Oh god. Okay. Well then, yeah, that is it for me. Okay.
Mud. You're up.
Right. I'm gonna move down here.
I could really go with using some of that good old weird dust those guys used to use.
What dust?
Never mind, you don't know about it.
I should note that this is something that is being said in character.
Yeah, so I'm looking for the fucking school shooter. Oh, there he is. I can spot him as well.
He's right there.
No, the problem is, okay, in all fairness, he was just outside of my view, so...
Now, you saw the gentleman you were referring to earlier. He was not armed with a gun. He had a spear in his hands.
Oh, now I'm just confused. Where's shooting at? I remember that
you've not spotted him yet.
Wait, is that this guy who's down here?
That's a spear dude. I think he just
okay.
What's his name? Beard Boy. And now there's also the guy who's firing.
Right.
Shots.
I couldn't tell if I didn't know if they were the same person.
Any other business, Matt?
I'll just roll for stealth, sod it. That's all I can redo, so I'll just bang.
Okay. On Sir Tobias' turn, he will reach. He will keep his torch to hand, reach behind him, reach to his back, and pull out a heavy-looking machete. And flipping it into an underhand grip, he will wrench upwards, carving through the stave of the spear very easily. And then from there, simply walk off the spear. He'll then grab his wound, physically clench it shut, take out drop the machete to one side, quick draw a flask or something and shove it into the wound. And with a hiss, it begins to burn itself shut. It seems my quarry is closer than I thought. As you can see, the hole that went straight through him at one point, seal shut. He tosses the glass bottle to one side where it shatters.
All those like bubble and everything, like at the end of the Holy Grail.
Like, he physically, like, you remember that part in Rambo 3 when he puts, like, the gunpowder in the wound and sits on fire? It's like that, but with, like, boiling chemicals.
Oof.
And tosses the glass aside.
Oh,
he
great,
still
more
keeps that,
glass on the floor.
he keeps that torch to his hand, though.
I mean, getting stabbed is no excuse for murdering, but alright.
And he actually kicked the machete back up into his grip as a free action. Be careful. He's faster than he looks.
Niggas throwing spears.
He's been doing this a very long time.
He's been throwing spears into me for a long time.
He's older than any of you. And we've been tracking him for near enough a decade. Tell me, children,
It's just a shot away.
do you know anything about vampires?
No.
And I believe we'll leave it there for the evening because it is midnight where Ritualist is, and I believe he does have work tomorrow.
Ray.
Thank you.
Very well.
We'll be kind to the man who carries this fucking program. I hope everyone's had a nice time tonight, all autism aside, and I hope to see you all next week. I believe we may miss next week depending on some matters on my end. It's just I've got some professional exams next Wednesday. We may reschedule it. We'll see how it goes.
Leave your couches alone, you Yankee bastards.
I'm like 90